Arthur with a knock knock sticker, 100 bits. Thank you very much, and and welcome everybody to Nat1Fun. I hope you had a good week. No, I did. We had such a wonderful time doing some campaign planning and some stuff for moving. We are moving here soon, or I am moving individually. I will be moving back to the United States here in a few weeks. So, kind of looking forward to finally having some good internet, so to bring you guys an even better stream than what we've been having so far. Better quality, hopefully. On top of that, we seem to have gotten Tailspire working a little bit better. We have, dipped our toes into it, so that way we can bring it to you a little bit cleaner and nicer. All technical difficulties that we had last time are going to be alleviated, as all of them has already been taken care of. And that's pretty much it. I would like to say though that we are still doing things such as like dice giveaways and stuff like that. And as always, I pass it over to Ray. What are we doing this month?
Microphone unmuted.
Yeah, it'll be next week, by the way, the giveaway.
Next week. Oh, okay. So we have the Alvalor, dang it. I want to say Hydra, but that's the one that we're actually
it's not
doing
Hydra.
for us.
I had it up before.
It's not Hydra. Oh well, I know it's the Alvalor something.
Is it the Moonstone?
I also had it up before.
I think it's Moonstone.
Someday I'll be better at this.
It's all good.
Okay, then never mind. It's the Moonstone.
It's the pretty dice you see on top of my face right now.
Yeah, it's a pretty dice. I liked the way that I liked the mold, that it was a little different than most dice, and I also really liked the colors because those are some of my favorite colors in the world, and I love the fact that the proceeds were supporting AAPI, and so this is why it was picked.
Perfect. Yeah. So I absolutely adore it. Not only all those above things, but the font on the dice, also super cool. It's a very stylistic font as well. All right, so let me take that off. Boop. There we go. Welcome everybody that has been just sitting in chat and hanging out. So as always, as well, this stream has been brought to you by the lovely people at Die Hard Dice. If you are looking for a new set of dice, I have a lovely video for you guys to go check out on YouTube. And that is going to be our sponsored dice. That is the Hydra set over on Die Hard Dice. We can get you a link to it here later, probably, midstream, or somebody else can find it. Right now I don't have it super fast ready to link up, but check out the video on YouTube. It's very funny. I tried to emulate what it would be like if D&D was taken over by some pharmaceutical companies or something like that. But go check it out and go support Nat1Fun and get yourself some really nice dice by using code NATMAY to save yourself 10% off of your order, and order some Hydra dice. Hey, the Prophet 91, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Nat1 family. All right. So, without further ado, as I had said before, we are starting a bit late today, some extenuating circumstances, but we are back on track, and I think everything is good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and silence the music on here first, and then I'm going to play the intro. So everybody, strap in as we set off. Sorry, I just saw chat's comments. It says Youngest is watching the intro and saying, "It's frozen." Wait, that's not Anna. So, on that note, last we left
Crunchy
off.
bunnies.
Where's everything? All right, last we left off, our adventurers had just uh, reached the point of the bottom of the spine of the world, a large mountain range in the south side of Icewind Dale. They had just helped out a random dragonborn friend that they had just recently met, Brahm, in obtaining one of what seemed like a dragonborn artifact for him. After setting him on his way back to his colony, the team made their way even deeper south towards the mountains, until finally reaching the base of the mountains themselves and started to ascend using their lovely tauntaun axe beaks, making their way upwards and upwards and upwards, all the way, all literally passing the cloud level, the lines in the clouds, passing the clouds themselves. In the clouds, they found a little bit of troubles as Grimly misstepped and started to fall, but luckily Leodin, seeing all there is to see in the world with her insanely high passive perception, was able to see that Grimly had misstepped and was able to save him and catch him before he tumbled to his death. The rest of the team following up on Leodin as she began to lead the team upwards up through the cloud line itself. Finally, coming up out of the clouds and popping their head through, they see a large area of mountains that surpass their views all the way forwards until it comes to an end at a very strange, large, flat surface with arrow slits cut into the stone walls themselves up hundreds of feet into the air. As the team kind of comes together and realizes that this is probably the fortress, the dwarven fortress that they were told about earlier, they proceeded inwards or towards the thing that they, was very daunting to see in the least. The team makes their way up a large staircase that leads to the front entrance of this Duergar fortress. As they attempt to distract one of the invisible Duergar that seemed to be nodding off or doing something outside of just staring straight out the hole that could have easily detected our team at the front door. They distracted him enough that they were able to open the front doors and sneak past even the next guard that they were that was looking through a arrow slit hole. After doing so, the team made their way into what looked like a Duergar barracks of some sort. There was a table, there was food, but there was also rooms full of these Duergar. And as soon as one Duergar saw them, it alerted the rest of them. The large room of Duergar then took into action and attacked our team. But with one fell swoop, Kinrava summons up an icy fireball. That's right, you heard me, icy fireball. And sets it forth into the room, killing the majority of the entire set of Duergar that made their way into it. But luckily enough, with our team raging and absorb elements, it didn't seem to affect the team too much. Winter's End then finds a small secret room that leads somewhat of like a hallway to another set of rooms, finding what seemed to be a large map of 10 towns with a very ominous statue of a dragon that was made of the black crystalline structure that they've been seeing ever so often here in Icewind Dale. The dragon, once a button was pushed by Leodin, seemed to move along a path that follows from one town to the next in 10 towns. Grabbing the dragon off of its stand, the team made their way into the next room to find that in this room there was a chest with a various amount of Duergar-like structures around, even including a shrine to the Duergar goddess herself. There was a large chest in the room. Leodin immediately plunged into said chest with a very nice use of her thieves' tools, was able to unlock it without a key. But in doing so, and ripping all the things out of it, she sets off a trap that allows some green gas to enter the room. But luckily, Olanu charges one of the doors and breaks straight through, knocking Kinrava on her butt, who was literally about to open the doors herself from the other side, as the doors slam open into Kinrava, but dissipating the smog or the poison gas inside. The team heals up and makes their way down the hallway to kind of clear out this level of the fortress for the time being, finding themselves face to face with a mimic as they attempt to loot another chest. They come to the conclusion that these two rooms not necessarily as lucrative as the other one. But as they make their way, and after they fight that mimic, and as they make their way back into the hallway, a doorway that they had passed along this way to get to these rooms opens up, and an elderly female Duergar exits the room with a cane in one hand and a very mage-like robe surrounding her. She exits the room and says, "Come, we have much to talk about." And then that is where we will pick up today's session. All right, so we'll start with the RP background, and then we'll move into the battle background here in just a second. But it seems there's going to be some talking that needs to be done here, or who knows? Who knows? There might be a fireball prepped, ready to go. Who knows? So, leading back out, the Duergar steps out into the hallway. This female Duergar with dreadlocks that reach down to her waist, a cane in one hand. Let's see. Kin and Grimly, what are your passive perceptions, please?
Passive perception, mine is a 15.
All right. Grimly, is your passive like a 2? What's your passive?
10.
10, perfect.
10.
All right. So Grimly, you are focused on this Duergar with disdain and hatred in your heart, and you're just staring her down as she speaks to you very cordially, almost as if speaking to a friend. And Kin, you'll notice that coming out of the door behind her, around the size of her ankles and her knee height, very very small, you see a small black crystal what looks like a dragonling, or even a pseudo dragon of some sort. Peeks around the corner, and you can see its yellow molten eyes as it peeks around the corner to look over around you. And it has its head down very cautiously, but it's not doing anything. And the female Duergar just kind of places her finger out and gives you a call as she steps back into the doorway.
Kinrava's just going to look towards Grimly.
So
The rest of your team has, by the way, your rest of your team has not seen this. They were, oh no, thank you, what the heck. The rest of your team has not seen this. They have been looting and rummaging through this other room.
How about if we get the others and then follow her?
I'll wait here.
So yeah, Kinrava will go and get the others. To sort of say, hey, a female Duergar actually wants to talk with us, apparently. Not
Wants
fight.
to talk.
So, I didn't think they were the talking type.
Okay,
Right, I guess.
I guess.
All right.
I'll
So-
follow.
Play with this chest anymore.
You look down, there's no chest, but like some weird gooey creature on the ground.
Was a chest, not mine.
I believe you. Come on, then.
All right. Who is leading the path in? Like, what's going on?
I'll be already right outside the door waiting on them.
Okay. Yeah, you're right outside the door. But who's leading their way into this room that the Duergar had made their way out of?
I can.
Who's doing the talking is what I'm trying to say, because as soon as you enter the room,
Leodin.
they're probably gonna say, "Hey, like, what's up?"
I'll go second then, just because I'm pretty sure Leodin's going first, and I'm pretty sure Leodin will Seltum, so I'll go second.
Right. Leodin up front. Then we got what?
Me.
And I'll be up there too.
Okay. Grimly, you kind of holding up the rear to kind of watch everybody's back, yeah? You and Abel?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and move into our Tailspire friendly screen. As we move into here. So now, as you can see, everybody, now that we are in Tailspire, they enter this room.
There we go.
As they enter this room, let me first lock down my camera. And Kinva starts to do a jig.
I'm trying to put my token there, and it just wasn't working for me. Okay. Leave me alone.
As they enter this room, 3 braziers heaped with glowing hot coals illuminate and heat this long hall. At the eastern end is a hexagonal stone table surrounded by 6 stone chairs. Seated in the chair facing the door is a haggard old Duergar with long black hair streaked with ribbons of white and fingernails like shards of iron. She's devouring a hearty buffet of cooked meats, mushrooms, and strange underdark fare. Lurking next to her is a small mechanical dragon made up of a shiny black substance. Haunched over a hot stove in the west side of the room are 3 Duergar cooks. At the sight of you, they drop their utensils and reach for their weapons. Abel tries to attack Iceheart. That's.
Oh, wait.
You like to see it.
We were invited. You can put those down.
So they look over at you, and they all kind of reach for their weapons. All right. When they reach for their weapons, though, the female dwarf that is eating at the table, she immediately puts her hand up and says, "Hold." And then they slowly but surely place their weapons back along their belts. And you see the one Duergar that is not cooking seems to be... what was the attack that you had used against this Duergar, Kinrava? You used your familiar to do an attack against him earlier.
Oh, I didn't do hell, thank you, Dan. That was Leodin.
This
No,
whispers.
this was your oh no, you're right. It was Leodin.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I
Yes,
usually
no.
am. Thank you.
This is shut up. All right. Well, this Duergar seems to be cleaning out his
As soon as
ears.
you were asking, I was like, oh no, it's this.
So this one seems to be cleaning out his ears and like grabbing his temples as if like having a very bad headache. And Leodin, you wouldn't necessarily note this as the exact Duergar because he was invisible the whole time. But Kinrava, you would probably note visually that this is probably the Duergar that you had sniffed out before. So,
She just smirks.
yep, the female dwarf.
So
Looks-
you might try drinking some water.
He just looks over at you and grumbles.
It helps with headaches.
The female Duergar calls you all to the table as she continues to eat.
I go.
I sit down too.
I brood in the corner.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand next to Iceheart.
Yeah, you can brood in the corner. Sure, no problem.
Pay attention to them.
Now,
Kinrava is totally, by
We're
the way,
just
just
here
like
to
picking
chat.
various like underdark food up and like putting it on a plate. Like, you know, it's been a while since she's had this. She's making it fun. She's making most of it.
What about you, Grim?
I'll move to the side of the table between her and the other Duergar.
The other side of the table. Got it.
Oof. Turn your back on the enemy.
All right. So now with
Leodin
everything
wishes
set
she had telepathy.
up, let's see. I think I even have a shot for
Perfect.
this. Yeah, we got a shot for this. Wonderful. All right.
I
So now,
love
as
this.
everybody sits at the table, with, of course, Grimly kind of keeping an eye on both sides of the table, looking to his right. He sees the female, and to the left, he sees the other cooks and everything like that. The ones on the
Fucking
left,
bad face.
the ones on the left seem to
Sorry.
be very,
It's-
very
it's a-
much like at the ready. You know, old Western, like hand at the hip kind of style. At their weapons, but they're just looking over at the group, kind of disdaining their existence to begin with. But the female Duergar seems to have just by the raise of her hand steadied their will. She is munching down on these goods as she finishes up. She wipes her face off as like some grayish mushroom-like soup kind of has been covering her jowls, and she looks over and says, "Why are you here?"
So, we were sent here, and we were told that there could be reasons for 10 towns to be upset with the people in this fortress. Humanoid creatures in the fortress.
You could say that. You could say that. She goes, "I believe it is Zardarak you seek then, yes?"
Hey,
Is this one the
names
father
sometimes
of this
escape me.
one?
Would you mind explaining?
And is Zardock like the father of this one? And she like holds up that one Duergar head.
Ah! You see, like, everybody gets super fucking uneasy. The entire room, like, shifts forward and grabs their weapons, and she snarls, but she holds up her hand up once again. Doesn't say anything this time, but just holds her hand up. And she goes, "Put that away."
I was gonna tell her the same thing. Not appropriate for company. Put it away. You know better.
Well, you clearly
So
don't know the
sorry.
company I keep.
She looks at the head for just a split second before turning away, but she immediately recognizes the head. And as she recognizes the head, she kind of like places her own head down and then looks back up, and she goes, "I see you have found Nildar." "Yes, that is one of Zardarak's sons."
Yes.
"You were just in his room now, weren't you?"
Alanu kind
I
of
don't
just
know.
like pushes the edges of
Trunk.
"Did you find his little pet?"
It's gross.
Gross to some. Anyhow,
Eh,
business.
gross
Back
to
to
most.
business. She says, she places her napkin down that she had wiped her face with and places it on the table and scoots her chair out and stands up. The little dragon that was next to her bounces up onto her chair and then bounces up on the table and begins to finish off what she hadn't finished. She looks over at the group and she says, "Well, if you are here for Zardarak, maybe we can make a deal. I propose an alliance. You see, my name is Grandolpha Moosgart.
Kind of deal.
She looks over at you grimly and smiles.
So,
You had something to say, Lena?
most of your kind that we've come across are keeping deals, making them.
You've made deals
We'll
with other
listen to your
Duergar.
deal, but we're gonna. Yes, we have. In fact, that's how we got the head, because he didn't follow through with the deal.
Zardrak's son told us to seek him because he was bringing death to 10 towns. He relinquished quite a lot of information, actually.
The little wit had no sense for torture. Go figure. The Zardarok
No,
Sunblight family
wasn't
is but weaklings.
it wasn't.
You see,
It wasn't
Understatement.
exactly torture.
Sunblights, they all believe they are trying to make an accord with myself, the Moosgart clan. But in reality, he has gone crazy beyond all recognition. He has lost sight, and he is to act drastically. You said he told you something. What did his son speak of?
About how death comes to 10 towns on dragon's wings.
Power and
I
ice.
did kind of give that away.
She just kind of looks like more frustrated at the fact that a Duergar gave that shit up so easily. But she is
Wasn't
still,
hard.
she's still like in tune with what the whole conversation's about, though. She doesn't seem to like turn. Her hand is still up steady. The other dwarves have seemed to kind of lower their guard just a bit. And she goes,
In that,
you see, Zardarak. He has been programming a Shardalin dragon and is prepared to send it upon 10 towns.
For what purpose?
What other purpose? Destruction. Demolishment. So that he can set forth and make his own way into Icewind.
Okay, so before we go any further, what exactly is the deal you're trying to make?
We team up. I believe that in due time, with my acknowledgement and my pool here, that I can turn most of the Sunblight Duergar against Zardarak himself. You see, this whole room already is. But I have much more pool than that. You see, several of them have already pledged their loyalty to me. And she like turns around and like one of them that seems to be like a different shade of like purplish black. The other one's very like extremely like almost like pitch black. The other one is kind of like purplish black. He like nods his head.
Were any of them
Why
in that room at the end of the hall?
Were any of what?
The ones that sided with you.
Possibly.
Right.
Reason.
They are of no
Why should we
circumstance.
trust you?
If they are dead, they are dead. But now that I have your attention, shall we make a deal?
Well, why should we trust you?
Actually, Would you mind giving myself and my dwarf friend here just a quick second outside?
He kind of looks. She looks over at Grimly, like head to toe, just kind of like lifts her nose and just kind of looks back at Leodin. And Leodin, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, please, for me.
Yes, please.
Just
Natural
roll me
one.
that thing you're amazing at.
Perfectly amazing at them. And that's only a 19.
It still beats my 4. So she she looks over at you and she says, "Time is of the essence." And then she crosses her arms.
Just stare down and stand
Like
up
a minute.
and walk out.
Okay,
I follow.
Yep, you and Grimly step up.
Oh, I did. Okay.
I got you, fam.
I'm gonna motion him to go just a little bit into the room where the mimic was.
Okay, yeah, you guys can
Just so
walk
there's
all the way
a
over
slightly less chance of us being overheard.
there. Sure.
Here's the thing. This might be a good idea. If we can prove that they're even slightly trustworthy, are you gonna be okay with it? Okay's a big word. Are you gonna be able to fight alongside them for a moment or two?
Not in the business of making pacts with Duergar.
Nobody's
first
in the
chance I
business
get.
of making pacts with Duergar.
The point is that I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. And the first chance I get, I'll put an end to all of them.
Stand. But if they can take us to where this mechanical dragon is, that's kind of a big deal. Getting through all of this are easier. Us save all of 10 towns faster. I think we make a deal with this devil so we don't have to die from the other devil.
So we allow her to lead us, and then we kill her.
That dragon
Fair
just
enough.
Those
I'll
that
Make
play
sure
along
you
for
weren't
now.
gonna.
those that are inside of the room, currently not being, not on the side conversation, but inside of the what looks to be like maybe a dining hall. She will look over at the party, and she will say, "One moment," and she will step out and disappear.
Alanu follows.
Yep.
And
You
immediately
watch-
it tells them,
You watch as she disappears from view, as she like looks at you, and she just gives you like a hands up, kind of like don't worry about it kind of thing. But of course you do whatever you want. That's what she does.
she'll yell down the hallway, "You're not alone."
As a matter of fact, as you yell, "You're not alone," from the room directly below you guys, which looks to be lit by some firelight, you hear, like, running down the corridor, you hear a dwarf that calls out to you and say, "Hey, who goes there?" As he rushes down the hallway and sprints towards Grimly with his, like, hammer in hand. And Grimly, as you reach for your axe, as you're like about to throw a killing blow, coming from invisibility next to you, the female dwarf appears and takes a dagger and shoves it up through the dwarf's throat, causing him to gargle on his own blood, drop to his knees, and drop everything he has currently. And she takes the dagger out from his throat and wipes it underneath her arm and sticks it back into her pouch. She kind of looks at you and she says, "Now, do we have a deal?"
I'd like to hear terms first, but you're on a better basis, yeah.
Very well. Follow me. As she heads back into the room, and as she like passes Olanu, she kind of gives you a stink eye for like calling her out.
Mm.
On my way
Lana
back
just
in,
kind of smile at her and just be like,
before entering the room, I'm going to
Oops,
cast
sorry, Lita.
Zone of Truth.
Casting Zone of Truth. All right.
And?
What is the effect of Zone of Truth? Go ahead and read it out.
Range 60 feet, a 15-foot radius sphere, centered on a point of your choice within range. I'll set it at the very entrance of the room, just far enough to reach her.
Sure.
As I'm walking in. Create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell for the area for the first time or starts their turn must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, the creature can't speak a deliberate lie.
Do
while
we
in
all have
radius.
to make these the same?
everyone
Everybody
in
in
the
it.
area.
Oh
So
no.
I need Ken, I need Abel, and I need Olanu to roll me a charisma save, please.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
Rolling in Tailspire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna roll in Tailspire.
What's your save
Ooh.
DC, Grimly?
What's that?
What's your save DC?
I think it's 14.
14?
Hey!
It's just charisma?
Hey.
Great.
I'm sure Leodin will fail.
If you save, you can avoid answering
Sit with
the
that
question.
+7.
I've got a +4 and I got a 2.
Ah! This is the best!
Okay, so all that
Hey,
failed,
metagame! Now we
all that-
metagame.
everybody that failed, make sure that you are trying to tell the truth as best as possible. And if you didn't fail, I believe was one of the options was you can choose not to tell the truth. Yes or no? What was it? Yeah.
I think
You
you're
can choose not
unaffected.
to answer.
You can choose not to answer. Okay, there you go.
On,
So,
you know whether each creature succeeds. Oh, and it says I know whether they succeeded or failed.
Mm-hmm.
okay, you know that she succeeded against your spell. She rolled 15 and then some. So, you're looking at like an 18 save.
Zone of truth. Roll.
All right. So,
Mine
as
was over
Grimly
20.
and Leodin walk back in the room, Leodin setting up kind of like right back where she was. Grimly as well. You had something, Grimly?
Knowing she would have succeeded it, I probably would drop the spell.
Okay, yeah, if you want. So, knowing that she succeeded, Grimly drops the spell, and those in Zone of Truth don't notice a difference. Now, back to what you were doing, she steps back in and she says, "Here are the terms." And she looks down as she pulls a couple like tiny little scrolls out of her pockets. She kind of lays them along the table and she says, the Moosgard clan has ruled our part of the Underdark for as long as I can remember. As long as history tells. Zardarok, coming into contact with this black substance, has caused him to go crazy. And she says, "It is time there is a shift in the paradigm. He will rule no longer, and I will rule in his place. We shall return to the Underdark, where I will rule. I see no need to take over this icy hellscape for no reason other than to have it. Now,
I also feel like
your part."
I should warn you. If things do go right in the next few weeks or months, then sunlight may very well return to Icewind Dale.
Even more a reason for us to return. Your part
And what are the terms?
is to take care of Zardarok himself. Find who he is loyal to, or find those loyal to Zardarok and end them as well.
And what of the dragon? What will you do with that?
If the dragon is to fly. She kind of looks down and looks back up. Then all is lost for you. And she says, you can still kill it. It is not unimaginable. But for you to catch the dragon, that is another thing entirely. She kind of looks over and
Want us.
And says, you have the aid of everybody that follows under the Musgart's name. They all stand up at attention, like place their hand like up against their chest like this, and then place their hand on top of their other hand, almost like a circular fashion, like on top of their chest.
Zardarok is here?
He is.
Go where?
We do not know where he is. I assume he is below us in the forges.
The forge with the dragon heart.
Yes.
Alright. So, what I'm hearing, and correct me if I'm wrong, you want us at Zardarok, any of his followers. Am I understanding that correctly?
Pretty simple. End Zardarok and his followers, yes.
And if we do this, you and your followers will go back to the Underdark, and any Duergar we meet from that point on, we can assume safety in their life.
She kind of looks around and she says, you can at least attempt to see if they're part of my family. Give them this sign. As she places her hand across her chest, hand over her fist, and kind of bows her head. If they do not respond in kind, do with them what you will.
I actually have a question for you. Since I'm in the business of making deals with Duergar, I would like to ask, where did your people come up from the Underdark?
From below where we stand now.
So the entrance is in this fortress?
It used to be, yes.
Alright.
Used to be.
We might need to do some digging. You see, with the creation of this dragon, it has caused some rumblings, and rocks have fallen and covered the entrance to the Underdark. I will have to use my people to mine back in, but yes, the deal is we still return.
I'm going to
Can we
pointedly look.
Can we get to the dragon before we take care of your friend?
Where you find Zardarok, you'll find the dragon.
Okay. Two birds, one stone.
If you're
I
lying
pointedly
to
look
us,
at everyone.
sorry,
What
go
is
ahead,
it,
Lena.
surface dwarf?
No, mine ends it.
Oh, I gotcha. If you're lying to us, I will kill you.
You can try.
Okay, now I'm going to very pointedly look at everybody with Grimly last, waiting for some sort of acknowledgement that they're cool with this.
Kinrava's still busy, like, piling eating stuff on her plate, so yeah, she's going like that. This is underdog food.
Alright.
She's digging in.
Yeah.
But
Very
she's going to
ladylike.
definitely, like, give not, like, the hardest of the stairs, because she knows this is going to be the worst on him.
I imagine
And then she'll
Kinrava
go, "Alright."
like, holding the bowl up to her mouth and like holding her thumb up as she like pouring it in.
No. She's more along the lines of like very ladylike eating it and just like, here it is.
Hey.
I
This.
nod.
All right, Grimly seems to be in.
Nielsen, Kinrava, Grimly, all that. Okay, great.
Kin seems to be in. Yep. Okay.
But if you double cross us, or if
She
any
rolls
of
her
yours
eyes.
double cross us,
Mm-hmm.
I
I should probably tell you that. I feel I should tell you it's Underdark etiquette to not talk about the double crossing thing in good standing. We just don't mention it.
She looks over
Hey,
at you with like an
I
inquisitive
don't
look.
care. I'm not from the Underdark.
Yeah, she looks over at you with like an inquisitive look and she goes, I seem to be misplacing my allegiances here. You are a dark elf, yes? A drow, if I can.
Well, I was.
What in the nine hells brings you to the surface?
Well, I have my own reasons. I don't go prying as to exactly why you want to come up here and waste your time with Zardoc, do I?
She just sniffs and just kind of like, so be it. If I am to call on the help of the drow, that is just how it will be.
We're not helping you.
She turns to you.
We're helping 10 towns.
Call it what you will.
You're just lucky.
We have a deal. We have a deal. How far is it down towards where the forges are?
How far is it? As far as you can walk to one of the elevators over there.
Do you know how many people he's
All
got?
right.
Do you know how many people he might have around him?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Is there a discreet way down?
No.
Are the elevators guarded?
Possibly. I would say there is one way down that is outside of the norm, if you will. If you look directly across the hallway from where we are currently positioned, there is a lever and a portcullis. And just on the opposite side of that portcullis is a large hole that reaches from floor to ceiling of this fortress.
What do you guys use the hole for?
I assume it is to be used for the dragon flight.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Not a sewer. Good.
So, how deep do you think that hole is?
It probably
100
goes down to
at least 100 feet.
The longer we stand here, the more likely this dragon gets its chance to fly out, so we should start moving soon, I think.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I agree. Do we just use the elevator? We want to jump down a hole.
I mean, maybe not jump. We have
I
climbing
will say
gear.
this. The elevator to the west leads almost directly into Zardarok's throne room. And the elevator to the east leads off into probably the torture chamber and a worshipping site. Either way, you will have
I don't know
trouble
about the
getting
rest
to
of you, but
forge.
I'd rather go to the throne room.
We'll see if he's in his throne room, and then if he's not, we can move down to the forges.
Yeah. Hopefully there's not too many of his followers in there.
You have any more of those fireballs, Ken?
Actually, yes.
We might need them. Aim a little better. Like, try not.
I'm sorry,
to get us in
please
them.
remind me. I do recall happening to hear two duets.
Told you that you
from
could
that one
leave.
group.
I don't understand why you're both upset about that.
Not upset. I'm just requesting a little off from where you hit it last time.
I didn't
will
even
do
say
my
anything.
best. I will do my best.
I didn't even say anything.
You were thinking it.
But
Anyway,
thinking
we
it
should be-
real loud.
Anyway, we
Um,
should be off. Kinrapa's gonna get up from the table, but she's gonna get a bag, hold it under the table, and just scoop like a whole bunch of the food into it, tie it off, and then just walk out.
The Duergar will just shake her head. What was I gonna say? Just as you're leaving, she will just look over to you and she says, "May deep Duergar guide your weapons."
I'm just gonna my hand on Grimly's shoulder.
I'm just gonna put a hand
Is it
over his
ever so
mouth
slightly?
and lean him out.
One on his
And
shoulder
say-
and one on his mouth. As you're leaving the room, you just hear like a fading chuckle, like as you walk away.
I'm gonna peek back in and say, "Didn't you say you were going to help us?
I am.
Not
I've
get some of
gathered-
your soldiers."
Oh, they will be there in the fight. You don't need to worry about that.
Come on. Dragon to deal with.
All right.
You keep up your part of the bargain, and I will
Say-
keep up mine.
If you don't, I get your dragon.
The dragon peeks up from its food and just stares off in your direction for a second. And she
Okay,
she waves her hand in the air and the door closes.
Alright, so which way did they say was the one for the throne room again?
West. I'm just gonna phase through that door.
Yeah, that was me, sorry. Yeah, the one to
It's
the
all
west.
good.
The one that you had already previously seen with your Leodin had seen it as well as your
Serpent boy.
serpent. All right. So, let me describe this room
It whispers
yet
does
again.
not require me to see things.
Let me describe this room yet again real quick to give everybody a catch up on what we had already seen.
I
As
was
you,
already in the elevator.
as you enter this room, the room is heated and illuminated by braziers of glowing hot red coals. Visible on the west side of the wall are arrow slits, an iron lever, and an iron winch. Winch. Fuck, I did it again. Winch. I was reading it that time and I still messed it up. All right. A floor-to-ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room contains an elevator shaft and chains running up and down away from it. The chains are in constant motion, and you hear loud mechanical noises higher up the shaft and farther down the well. A double door is embedded in the middle of the east wall. Air enters the room through a row of 4 arrow slits on the south wall. So here are the handle and the winch. And we will make our way back now to exploration mode. All right. So, are you guys choosing to take the elevator?
Looks like it.
Kinraga, does that magical little hand that you have, do you think that magical little hand could deal with things?
What manner of things exactly?
Well, I'm assuming one has to be to change, and the winch might have to move.
Oh.
You see that the thing automatically is going up and down. Every 1 minute, the thing will stop.
Never mind.
And then continue going. And then stop. And then continue going.
Oh, we should be fine.
It looks to be coming down from the top floor currently. And has now stopped. And you believe you have about 45 seconds left to get onto it. Unless you want to hang out for a second.
Getting on.
Onward.
All right,
Get
everybody
on.
hops in. Choo, and they disappear.
Wahoo!
I have no idea where Grimly went. There he is. Okay. Where is Abel?
I'm right in the elevator.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah. Just
Yep.
Oh, there you are.
Leodin's over
Leodin.
by the dining room.
Got it. Found her.
Did you think I was Leodin because of my hair?
Nope. Totally not. All right. So, these are the perfect
You do
models.
have luscious blonde locks, Trey.
These represent your characters 100%. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. So as you guys all jump onto what looks to be the moving elevator, it rumbles underneath your feet, and it is an unsettling feeling. This is something that you all have not experienced outside of a physical, like, laborer, like pulling, on rope to help you across maybe like a moat, or maybe like to pull you across a river or something like that. That kind of stuff. This mechanical ran system is very strange to you. But the elevator shifts and moves, and it begins to lower. And as you begin to lower into this next portion of the dungeon, the sounds of like heated metal, molten lava, and even some like echoing voices down like hallways far off in the distance seem to penetrate the thin walls that make up the surrounding of this elevator as it makes its way down. Until finally, after what seems like forever, probably like almost like an entire minute of being on this elevator, you start to see that you're like through the cage around your feet. You start to see the ceiling of the room lower or heighten until it takes over where you stand, and you now find yourselves in the lower portion of this dungeon here. Now, if I could do this without messing up, that would be wonderful. So let me figure this out real quick. So
Hey, I'm just gonna scope out the whole fortress with my camera, if that's cool.
Yeah, if you can just go ahead and look at everything. No, if you are in Tailspire, please refrain from looking at everything. Try to keep your camera located in the area that you guys are in. Where the hell do I drag you guys from? I know it's like, here it is, found it. Boom, Abel. Boom. Grimly. Boom. Iceheart. In Leodin. All right, excellent. So that being said, let me describe what you see now. As you are lowered into this room, the elevator shaft terminates in this room. A large stone wheel next to the iron cage turns constantly as a door leading off to the west blocks your way. What are you guys doing?
There's no one else in the room.
No one else in this room. It just seems to be like the elevator. It's like a closed-in elevator shaft.
Hold on, I'm trying to move my camera, but it's not working.
We're still in the cutscene. That's all right.
Let me get you. Let me get you. I got you guys. Give me a second.
Okay.
This is going to be here. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna grab you guys and do this. That work?
There we go. Now I can move again.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go up to that door and just place my ear against it.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
my specialty. Definitely the highest perception. Oh, yes.
Oh no! Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, you place your head up against the door, and as you do so, you don't really hear too much outside of the loud mechanical noises you hear emanating from this room, and it's almost insanely difficult to hear through the stone doors.
I'm gonna walk up next to Abel and I'll look at him, and then we'll both slowly open the door and peek out.
Okay. Abel and Grimly, you open the doors and peek through, and are immediately met with two Duergar staring directly at you.
Oh, hell yeah.
In here. And they stare directly at you. Ah! They yell and they leap forward towards you.
Do the sign at the chest?
Yep, do the chest sign, do the chest sign.
I swing my axe.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Grimly, are you swinging your axe?
Oh
yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Everybody go ahead and roll for initiative. then.
Grimly, we said that we would actually figure out. Mother of all the gods, damn it!
All right.
Let's
wonderful.
go.
All right, so let's get everybody's turn order here. All right, so we're gonna go down the line. Abel, what do you got?
Ooh. What did I get? I got 18.
18.
Y'all lucky.
Kin.
Let's see. That is an 11.
Leadin. 19. Iceheart.
It's a 5.
5. Grimly.
6.
No, Grimly.
Damn it.
All right. All right. So I need to bring up
Calm as a bitch.
just so I can get their stats real quick, and they rolled. And that will put him at, and this one will roll. We'll put him at here. All right, so first off, we have, of course, Leodin. And then we have Abel.
8.
And then we have Mr. Duergar. Then Kinrava. Then Grimly. Then Iceheart. Then our poor little dwarf. All right. Leodin, it is your turn, friend. What would you like to do?
I want to shove my way through. Literally just do this.
Yeah, okay.
Them and hold my action. They attack one of them if they attack my friends.
Okay.
And my held action will be just to hit whichever one it is with my rapier. I'm not gonna.
So you're just doing the symbol.
Magic. That's it.
Okay. You push forward through Abel and Grimly. Grimly already hand on axe, shield at the ready when they start charging. And you push through and throw your fist up and like place your hand over top. And they slow to a halt as they stare at you. And then they stare at each other. Who sends you?
Oh, hold on. I gotta look at my notes.
Randolph.
Randolpha sends us.
They just pause for a moment and grimace as they give the symbol. As they both hold their hands up. And then they both look at you and they say, "For Moosgard."
Moosgard. To kill the Sunblights.
All right, so battle is over.
Turn to Grimly and say, "We talked about this," and then turn back to them.
Yep.
I'll give
they'll look at Grimly. One of them will look at Grimly and he'll be like, "Surface dwellers," and like spit on the ground.
I'll give Grimly a hard pat on the shoulder, and I'll just say, "Just a little bit longer," and then I'll go over to that door and listen
We're
at that door
having
also.
enough
Okay.
problems with this tenuous relationship. I don't need any of you, and I'm pointing at all the dwarves in the area, and at the ground about the other one. Do you understand?
They don't even respond. They just like look at you like, "Who are you talking to, lady?"
Let's keep
It's
going.
you
Let's
two.
keep going.
Him. Dumb ass dwarves and their dumb ass. Into herself the whole time.
Come on, you. I was just going to turn around and just say in Undercommon, like, "I'm very sorry about that. It's a learning experience with him," and then just leave.
They look very confused when you start speaking Undercommon. But yeah. Abel, go ahead and roll me a perception check if you'd like to try and listen in through this door.
I can't see anything.
Holy tits,
Again?
dude!
Another
Again.
two.
What the hell?
Another
Hold
two.
Hold on. Look at this dice right now. It is on its edge. The 12 is lit, and the 2 is like having a fucking like rave. Reroll that dice.
I would say
Reroll
that's
that
cocked,
dice.
yeah.
That's a cock
That's
dice.
cock die.
Watch him get a
There we
1.
go.
Oh, I am waiting for that 1.
That's better.
Oh,
20.
there it is.
There we go.
All right,
Ah,
dirty 20.
yay!
Dirty 20, dirty 20. 12 divided by 2, so it's 6. The 2 is just having fun.
Bust out the glow sticks.
All right. So, Abel, as you listen, you place your head against the thick stone door, but you barely can hear the sound of almost like ravaging wolves on the other side of this door. You hear like almost like as if wolves on the kill from beyond this door.
Okay, I'll pull out my bow and I'll just sort of look back at the rest of the party. And I'll just sort of motion my head towards the door.
I was just going to turn towards the dwarves and just say in Undercommon, "What's through the door?"
They look at each other. They look back at you and they say, "Creatures? Underdark creatures?"
Helpful. Thanks. She's going to look back at Abel.
Yep.
I guess
You
I'll go
want
up
me to
front.
try to open it stealthily?
If we're ready.
Would you like to open it stealthily?
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll stealth check.
Yeah.
$18.
18. Nice. All right. So,
I only get a +4 stealth. What a lousy character.
+1 for stealth?
4.
4, okay.
what a lousy 4. Yeah. Anyways, you listen in. You listen in. You place your head on the door, and you can hear that sound is kind of distant from the doorway, you believe. And you slowly push the stone open. As you push the stone door open, you are welcomed.
You die.
Yep, you die. You are welcomed to a large room. We'll start off here. The ceiling of this hall arches to a height of 30 feet. Stone steps lead up to a semicircular dais against the south wall. Atop the dais is a misshapen throne crudely carved out of black crystal. Small crackling flames burn in braziers that occupy the room's corners. Slumped near the east wall is a tall, bipedal fungus creature. Luminous spores float in the air around it. A savage, white-furred biped has torn off one of this creature's arms and is holding it, while 4 other white-furred bipeds, covered with fungal growths, try to capture the floating spores in jugs.
What in the world is happening in here?
Fire. Kill it with fire.
I have fire.
Something terrible.
All right, so you guys, Leodin, you have seemingly, I'll turn the map the way it's supposed to be. You have seemingly entered, or at least opened the door without notifying these creatures in the corner. Or alerting them.
Without even consulting party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Thunder Wave
Okay.
towards the creatures in the corner.
All right. Go ahead and describe the spell, please.
So, a thunderous force sweeps out from me. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so you're going to race over
failed
there?
save stuff happens.
Because
Yeah.
it's 15 foot from you.
I can't
so-
see that. Yeah, I can't see it. So I'm telling you.
Yeah, we
what I
can't see
like.
the creatures right now on the map.
You
Yeah.
cannot?
Are we? Oh,
No.
we can move it.
It does not help me.
It's in exploration mode. You guys should be able to use your cameras.
I can use the cameras. The creatures just don't show up on the map.
Yeah, they're invisible.
What?
Wow,
No creatures on map.
Again.
Can you still not see anything?
Correct.
Oh.
You're looking at
I
the
can
same
see
thing I
them.
am?
Yes.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
they're on the stream, like you can see them, but we can't on our end.
Yeah, they don't even show
Right.
up on our initiative roll count.
Maybe-
Yeah.
Maybe because you guys are in initiative? Okay, so you cannot see any creatures at this point right now
Correct.
in this
No.
room. Do you see like the blue
Nope.
lighting for like the
Yes.
The shackles,
Yes.
the manacles.
The shackles.
fuck?
Yep.
Okay, what if I do this then? What if I just add another creature? Maybe you'll see that. Humanoid. Nope. They are not humanoid. They are
This is what I currently see, Dan.
monstrous. What? What am I looking at?
In party
Yeah.
only.
Discord.
Yeah, Discord.
1 second, folks. Checking Discord. That is so
Just
strange.
a nice big empty room. Hey, it's totally safe in here, guys.
Which could be
What if
frightening
I-
as hell.
Hold on. What if
and
I
I
did?
would still just use.
Do you see anything now?
No.
No? Okay. I was thinking maybe there was like a height issue with the do you guys have a green marker on your right hand slider? Slide the green marker up a little bit.
Yes.
Huh?
Nothing?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, I'm going to just try to add one of the creatures.
Oh.
Can you see this creature I'm placing right in front of you, Leodin?
I don't see it.
No, I don't.
You've
I think.
got to be actually kidding me. What is going on?
Are you placing it in front
Is
of
that-
Leodin
No,
or
is that
Evil?
creature-
everywhere.
I was like, maybe it's the creatures. Can you see any of these additions I'm putting in this room right now?
No.
You've added something?
No.
No.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can move my minion. Maybe that's gonna Oh, yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
We have to be in
That's
the
what
room.
it was.
I'm an idiot. Okay,
Holy
this
shit.
is a feature,
There's so much
not
stuff in
a
there.
bug. This is a feature, not a bug. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to line of sight on creatures, but not on rooms. So every one of these rooms in this puzzle, or I'm sorry, in this dungeon are populated. But if your character cannot see them due to line of sight, it will not show up on the map.
Okay.
Ah,
That's fucking cool.
So, my
Okay.
apologies. I'm glad we figured that out. All right, so Leodin, you can see these things. So if you would take one step forward, you can actually see what
Kill the goat, Leodin.
should be seen.
Kill the goat.
the goat is there. So Leodin,
And go. I don't even know if I'm going in the right way.
No, that's fine. Leodin, you take. Oh, I did it again. I think
That's Abel.
You know,
yeah.
How
There we go.
badass would it be if you could
There we
enable
go.
a third-person view of your token?
There you go.
You pretty much can.
Oh.
You
Yes,
pretty much can.
please.
If you double click a token, I'm sorry, if you like zoom in on your token, like as far as you can and angle it like behind its shoulder and then push your arrow keys, it follows it in a third person perspective.
Okay. I see it now. I see it.
I'm barely seeing me hopping around.
Sorry. All right. So now you should be able to see what's in
Okay.
the room. The distance between you and them currently
I do see what's in the room.
is the closest one is about 46 feet away from you. So with your 30 feet of movement, you could get maybe to the middle of the room. And then from
Yep.
there...
Let's go.
Oh, balls. What the hell?
Is everything out?
Phone, but yeah.
Yeah, from the middle of the room, you said 15 feet cone, or cube, but we only got circles, so that's fine. It still would not be able to reach anybody. So with your movement and your spell, you're still looking at
But
not being
you
able to reach
coming out from
anybody.
me?
Yes.
Then we're going to instead cast Shatter. There it is. Which is a 60-foot range.
Yep. Where did your token disappear to?
Attack!
I haven't really moved mine.
You haven't been moving it?
To like try to get where
It says you're not even on the fucking board. What happened? The hell?
I think you accidentally deleted her token when you were doing the thing.
Oh.
I didn't delete anything.
Man, I know you kicked me out of Discord a while ago, but I wish you would
You know
tell
what?
me if I'm not a part of
It's
the
fine.
game.
It's fine.
Before we're in the middle of the game.
We have the way to fix it. That's fine. Would you like to use max movement though before you cast Shatter, or are you shattering from the doorway?
I think I can do shattering from the. I think I can shatter from the door.
Okay, so 90 feet. You said yes. You have room to shatter.
60.
60.
Shatter, and I'm gonna do shatter at the 3rd level.
Ooh.
10-foot radius on the shatter.
Yep. So
Ooh.
where which creature would you like to cast Shatter on?
They appear to be attacking the thing in chains. I would rather try and get everything.
One of them does.
Like, I would rather try and focus on one of them.
Okay. So there
The one
is
that is
one that is
trying
currently
to attack
attacking it.
The one in chains.
Yes. There's one that is currently trying to attack it. The rest of them have fungal spores on them, and they seem to be like catching fireflies in bottles. Okay, so Shatter. Go ahead and read me the description, and we'll be good to go.
Yes. A loud, ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from the point of my choice. A 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. And then they take so much on a failed or failed.
All right, so you can gather all of them in your Shatter, but your Shatter also is it a target of your choice, or every creature within that area?
Oh, so that means I'm getting the creature that's chained as well.
Okay. So let me double check here. Okay, go ahead and what is the save for it?
Constitution.
Con save, thank you.
15. Constitution.
Choo. All right, that is 17 plus numbers for the main target. And then the 4 other targets, 18 plus numbers. Jesus. All right. And then the poor little creature that is being attacked is a... So that will be a... Of course. Why would it be anything else? That is a 7 for him. So the only one to fail it is the creature that is being eaten.
Right. Yeah. Cool. So that is 23 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
On a failed save.
Yep.
11 on a successful. I'm just going to point this out. I don't think so, but just in case. A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage. But I don't think that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. All right. All right, so at this point, the attack goes off. You said it was 23 points, correct? So that'd be 11 points to everybody else. 11 points around the board. And then 23 to our friend. All right, the loud booming sound of the attack goes off. And as this happens, the creatures all scream out in pain due to the effect of it. And the creature in chains tries to lift up its hands to like cover its ears or cover its head, whatever it might be, but can only reach like halfway up before the chains hold on to his one remaining arm. And I need everybody to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Guys!
So close.
Okay. So, we are in initiative. Let me gather things here. All right. Let's go down the line again. Abel.
I got a whopping 11.
11. Kin.
I got a 19.
Nice. Leodin.
So I just want everyone to know I technically rolled a 3 in case you think my dice are weird or something. So that's a total of a 7.
Okay. Great. Olanu.
That's it.
9.
9. Grimly.
15.
15. Not bad. Okay. And this guy is who on this? Let's keep. All right. So let me go ahead and roll for our enemies. First off. Let's see. First off will be for the main big old baddie. Oh, no. Did the thing. I always do the thing. That's fine. Oh, you know what? No, I won't roll in game because I don't want to see. All right. Main baddie rolls. And that will be a... And then everybody else rolls. Holy crap. All right, that is... All right, so now let's go ahead and organize these. We got Kin with 19. We have Grimly with 15. We have Abel with 11. Leodin, or I'm sorry, Olanu with 9 and Leodin with 7. And looks to be like this. All right. And this guy is not in combat. What am I doing? Turn order has been applied. Kinrava. You hear a loud crashing boom, and you believe that your stealth has been lost. But there seems to be something in this room that Leodin is attacking.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to cast Regret. Okay, let's see.
So what does that spell do?
Makes me rethink my life choices. So, how?
Oh, is your 20s?
Let's see. Is that 15 feet of movement from where I was?
Where were you?
I was here.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, it's 15 to get right in front of right in front of Abel. Shut up.
Let's see. How do I activate the ruler again? Oh, here
Just
we go.
click.
Never mind.
Little
Found it.
ruler.
Yep,
thing
you
in
can
the corner.
also just push M for measure.
Oh, fair enough. Then. Okay, they're within range. Oh god, what's happened? There we go. Okay, so they're within range, so I'm gonna cast Ice Knife.
Okay, who are you casting it at?
Very good question. Let me see.
There seems to be
Who can I-
one regular creature, which is like the furry, weird creature that these things are. And then the rest of them seem to be the same furry creature, but covered in like fungal spores.
Nikki.
Nikki, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome everybody from Nikki's
Nikki, you're so fun.
Nikki's stream. And
You're so fun. You
guys,
blow my mind. Hey, Nikki.
everybody from Nikki's stream, roll for initiative.
Let's see. I can get 3 of them with this one, but then I'll hit the fungal boy.
Just in
Funky.
time.
Thank you very
So
much for the resub as well.
Do we care about the fungal?
Does Kinrava
No?
care about the
Please
fungal?
talk.
Very good point.
Does Kinrava?
Not really. So, yeah, I can get 3 of them in here.
All right, so you get the 3 there.
Yeah, I can get these 2 guys, the big guy, and
Yep.
the fungly boy. So,
All right, roll to hit.
let's see. Oh, yeah, that hits. That is a 17 plus 7,
Sure.
24.
Oh yeah.
24.
So that is 1d. That's 1d10 of piercing damage, I think. Yeah, 1d10 piercing damage. Where's my d10? Here it is. That is 4 points of piercing damage to the center guy.
4
And
points
now
of
the rest
piercing
of them
damage
have.
to the center. Go.
Now those guys need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
And
So-
because I want to be especially
Go ahead
nasty
and
today, I
go ahead
think-
and take your measurement tool like away out of there, because I think we know who's being hit at this point, and then that way we can give everybody who's watching a little better view of what's actually happening.
There we go.
All right, so dex save for the 2 creatures is that is a 14.
Fail.
Okay, so they fail. So you go ahead and roll damage on that as well.
Yeah, I think that's 2d6 because I'm casting at first level. Yeah, 2d6. So where's my d6? There we go. Let's see. That is 12 points of acid damage because I'm going to be nasty and I'm going to turn it to acid damage. Oh shit.
Okay. All right, so that is 12 points, so that takes us up to that much. All right, excellent. And let me just double check. Okay, good. Perfect. So now, let's see. Oh, first off, let's show off. I think this is the first time we can show off a nice little spell activation. So for any casters, they have one spell so far that they put into the game, but it's still a fun little animation for when a spell is cast. So we have an attack, and we have magic missile. To kind of show the ice knife, and the ice knife explodes by shooting both of the other ones.
That's
Okay,
so
sorry, having too much fun. Anyways, the damage is done, and they are crazy because you smacked them. You gave them a little smackaroonie,
A little love tap.
little love tap.
So
All
they
right.
got
You
black
still have-
acid splashed all over them.
Mm-hmm. You still have 15 feet of movement. What would
I
you like to
do,
with it?
and I'm going to use it to go back into the room.
Ice knife, run away. Oh shit! I forgot to damage the other dude. He does not save, so he takes full. What was it? 12 points of damage.
12 points of acid damage.
Yep. Okay. So that is a total of. Okay. Cool. All right. So now that we have that, next up we have Grimly. You're up. You are kind of tucked away in that little room where you and Abel first entered. So you have a little bit of distance to close beforehand. Not too much, though. It's about 15 feet to make it into the room.
I'll just take full movement, 25 into the room.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you can go here, here, or here. You can go up, middle, or below.
Middle.
Middle. Got it. What would you like to do?
And I will hold an attack action towards any of the creature that gets within range. First one that gets within range.
Within melee?
Yep.
Okay. Abel, you're up.
Abel is going to step in. Oop. Oh, hey, look, there's monsters and stuff over there. 5, 10. He's going to go. Actually, he's going to run 5, 50, 40, 35, 30, 35. Right there. And one of them doesn't have spores. Is that what you were saying?
One of them does not have spores, correct. The one that is like
I will
right next to that
one that's
weird mushroom
chained.
creature.
Okay. I will bonus action cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Boom. That has a range of 90 feet.
Hunter's Mark.
And then
with a
I'll
torch.
do 3 attacks.
Very nice. Go for it.
Let's go. Here's the first one.
Oh!
That is a 13 with the fucking 4 on the die.
Still hits.
Ouch.
Wow.
Yep.
Roll a 4 and still hit these things.
Coolio. That is 12 damage on the first one.
12 damage. Okay.
And then I will attack again. I'll just pick up that same die. That is a 21 to hit.
I think that hits.
The second damage number is only 9.
Okay.
And then the final third attack, if this thing is still alive.
It is currently alive, yes.
Boom. Right there.
Whoa.
I
it went
jumped
off.
into the other room.
But that'll
That's a
work.
27 to hit.
Very nice, yeah.
And here's the damage. Oh, 18 points of damage on the third.
Okay. With that, Abel, how would you like to take care of this one guy?
Okay. I run in and I slide over to the other side. I knock I'll just knock all 3 arrows at once and loose all 3 of them. One hits it in the knee, one hits it straight in the chest, and the other, as it screams out in pain, just goes right into its mouth.
Badass. Before it can even like yell, it is completely obliterated by the arrows as he just gets lit up by Abel.
Nice.
3 attacks. All right. And at that point,
And then I do a little wiggle.
you do a little wiggle, a celebration wiggle. All right. And then at that point, it falls to the ground, and the other wolves, or the other creatures, not wolves, but the other creatures, like holding their ears because of the other attack and everything like that, react to the fact that that thing just died in front of them as well. Iceheart, you're up. You there?
I think my internet just.
Nope. There you go.
Okay.
It's your go now.
Okay. Tailspire is loading.
Perfect.
So she'll just get she has 40 feet of movement, so she'll get as close as she can to the nearest enemy.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35, 40. Okay.
Is she within 30 feet of that enemy?
You are within 20, 25, 20, 25, something like that.
Perfect. So she is going to rage.
Excellent.
Actually,
Twirl.
no, she's not. She's not gonna rage.
Joe, I gotta take back a wiggle and a twirl?
Yes, you have to take back a wiggle and a twirl.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please.
So she's gonna throw a javelin at that one.
Okay, javelin away. Go for it.
Do it.
15 hit.
15 hits.
So it's D6 plus.
Iceheart calms
9
down.
points of damage.
9 points of damage.
And I get to attack again, correct? With range?
You took an attack action, yes.
Okay, perfect. So she'll grab another javelin. Yes, I'll have one left after this. Okay. And so that one's 13?
13 barely hits, but it hits.
Okay. Okay. And then 9 points of damage again.
Another
Nice.
9 points. All right, this one has 2 javelins kind of sticking. Very Ace Ventura, like one in each of its thighs as it screams in pain as it looks at both of its thighs and looks at you. All right. Very nice. Leonin, we made it back around to you, even though you had a surprise round, unfortunately, with your roll. You are still on the bottom of the pack here, but you go before everybody else still. With my amazing rolls tonight.
Can I
Send the bone.
get close enough? Not what I wanted at all. Bane. Where I can cast Bane.
Oh yeah. You can get like right into the middle of the room and you will be within like 30 feet of everything else. Like 30 feet
Perfect.
around the room.
Up it.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm trying. My arrow keys won't do that. Okay.
I'm just gonna put you right here. Oh, I'm gonna put you right here.
Wait, put me a place.
Put you right there.
I want to cast Bane
All right, who?
at level so I can get all of them that are not chained.
Okay, all 4 of them. Well, none of them are chained except for that. Yeah, except for that one creature, the mushroom creature.
Yeah. All of them other than the chained creature.
Got it. And Bane is a...
It is
Wisdom
a
save.
charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Charisma save. Okay,
Charisma.
so charisma save on these things is excellent. They have amazing charisma. All right.
I'm sure.
Oh my good God.
So glad.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
So that one resists. Let's see. Then we have an 11. That one fails. That one fails. That's like a 7. And that one fails. That's a natural 1.
Fails.
Yeah.
But a nat 20 and a nat 1
fails.
in the same
So
set.
on the 3 that we have done Bane so many times, but just in case. That means that they have
Yeah, Dan, are you aware of how Bane works?
No.
Just as a
whenever
reminder.
a target fails a saving throw, an attack or a saving throw, whenever they make an attack or a saving throw, they must subtract a d4 from that roll.
That is correct. All right. They are baned, and you made it to the middle of the room. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Dan, it was for the stream.
No, I know. That's why I didn't say anything.
No, that was at Trey. That was not at Dan.
I thought you said Dan. I'm sorry.
I was just giving him a hard time.
I did. I said it wasn't for you. It was for
Got
the
it.
stream. I would like to... Let me see if I can do this without breaking shit. Window. Let me see if I can do this again without breaking shit.
Arth, thank you very much for the nat 20 and the nat 1 sticker.
I used it to get there, didn't I?
You used max movement to get where you were standing before you moved just now.
I'm going to use as my bonus action. I'm going to do Mantle of Inspiration that includes myself.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Okay.
Those within a 30 foot,
Kin,
I think
Kin
really
is too far.
are just Abel and Grimly.
Let's see.
And Dysar.
30. Yeah, everybody except for
60.
Kin.
So I
It's
can.
60, right?
I'm not going to give Kin
Kin
the
is still in
extra
it.
movement because I'm trying to not be. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to not get hit. So you can move your movement speed if you'd like. I would like to go. I'm on the wrong screen again. There we go.
Yeah, you can definitely get over there, no problem. All right, everybody that is...
And then everybody also gets 8 temporary health points.
There you go.
Yes.
Hey, I'll take a
Alanu?
heat points too if you got it.
Olanu, would you like to move? Go ahead and use this moment to use your reaction to move if you'd like.
I
A
don't think
little
I'm-
hesitant
don't
about
think-
getting into that spore field.
Okay.
So I will stay where I am.
No, you'll be fine.
I'll move
Go
up
for
next
it.
to
What are you talking
Alanu.
about?
You move up next to Olanu. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'll be a couple spaces.
Abel, did
Above
you...
her.
Oh, you want to use food?
I'm
5,
good
10,
where I'm at.
20. Okay, you're good where you're at? Okay, perfect. So as long as you guys take your bonus XP, or XP, bonus HP, then we're good to go. I think, Leodin, you have exhausted every one of your things, so we move on to the first of our friends. And the first of our friends is going to walk over to the creature that lies dead on the ground next to the spore servant. Or he's next to the spore guy. And will take his bottle of like bugs that he's captured, or spores that he's captured, not bugs, but spores. Take them and douse the corpse with the spores. And as he does, the creature that had just fallen rises from the ground covered in fungal spores with like whitened over eyes.
Cool.
Cool. Tight. No doubt.
No doubt. All right. So that will be his turn. He will still spend the rest of his movement. That was 5, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will get him within melee range of Grimly. And Grimly was holding his action for anybody that gets within melee range, and it just so happened that he got bonus movement speed to get him here. He literally gets an attack of or he gets to go ahead and make an attack because of that extra movement. So go ahead and make an attack on this thing, Grimly.
Can I ruin this?
Bane, I know.
No, not Bane.
What?
Using your ready to action requires a reaction, which you used to move.
No shit. I actually did not know that. Using a ready
Sorry,
action
Brad. I love
is
you,
a
Brad.
reaction?
Yeah, so it's your action and then your reaction to follow through with the ready to action.
No shit. Okay, well that's good information for me as a DM too. All right, so thank you.
You can still let Grimly do it.
That's what I figured.
We will let him do it this one time, Grimly. You can do it this one time since we all learned something just now. Go ahead and do it.
Okay.
The more you know.
That's
I'm just double checking that so I don't get any
plus... That's 15 to hit.
Hits.
Battle axe D8 plus 3. That is not a D8.
Okay.
That's 7 damage.
7 damage.
I rolled a 10 and I'm like, oh.
Did you add your strength?
Yes.
Very nice. All right, well, 7 damage down. He takes the hit and as he like takes a strike across the chest.
Just check the rules, and I'm correct, like always.
Shut up. Jesus Christ. All right.
You and Kinrava. Trey and Kinrava.
He takes his finger against his glasses. All right. This one will make a mad dash towards Abel. Let's see. We got 5,
Let's
10,
go.
15. How
Bring
much?
it on, motherfucker.
We got 15. Oh, good. These things are slow as fuck. All right. So 15.
Thanks, Arth.
20, 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. So with its action and movement speed, you can see these creatures are pretty slow as the fungal spores seem to be controlling its every motion. All right. Next up. This one here is going to make a movement. So 5 to get here, then 10, 20. That's enough to get in attack range. I'm going to, we're going to go with, we're going to attack Olanu on this one. And this creature is currently baned, I believe. Let me see. Yep, he is baned. So I will roll Bane as well. So that's an 18 plus numbers to hit minus 2, so 16 plus numbers to hit.
Miss.
Does that hit you, Olanu?
Yeah.
So 16 misses, but does a 21 hit?
Yeah, that
numbers.
hits.
I still had to add the numbers. All right, so that is a D6 plus stuff. So D6. That is
Ew.
5 points of slashing damage. All right, so you take 5 points of slashing damage, and let's see. Oh, everybody's camera's frozen. Wonderful. Can I just turn this off and then on? Oh my god, what a fix. Cool. All right. Creature only has that one attack, I believe. No, just kidding. It makes 2 attacks. So the next one is going to be... Oh, plus Bane. Or minus Bane. Aha, it's only 13, so that is an 18 to hit. Does 18 hit? Olanu?
Yep.
Yes, okay. So 18 hits. We roll. Ooh, okay, so that is 9 points of slashing damage on top of that.
Okay. Oh, I went those.
All right. And then last but not least, this one here, 5, 10, 15, 20 can only get here, unfortunately. And I'll say that, yeah, it'll use its action to get closer. These things are pretty dumb. All right, it gets here, full movement, full speed, full everything. And then this guy gets added to the turn order, and because it's at the bottom of the turn order, it is now his turn. And moves 20 feet at a time now. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35. Oh, he can get here. Never mind. Low. Hi, Grimly. So this is going to be 2 attacks at Grimly.
Hello.
First attack at Grimly is going to be, this guy is not baned. Excellent. That is going to be a 14 to hit.
Miss.
14 misses, and then the next attack is going to, oh, that's definitely going to miss. So the strikes are slow and like methodical, and you can see them coming from like a mile away as he like tries to make slow slashing strikes against you, and you just parry them off, no problem. At this time, before Kinrava has a chance to do anything, the loud sound that Leodin had made when she first entered here has seemingly set off some kind of something within the area.
Yes.
And you believe that you are no longer quiet, at least in the general vicinity, as the door above this area opens, revealing a large room. A large room full of furs and bones and just viscera and nastiness, as 4 more of these creatures lie in wait as they make their way out of the room.
Oh my god.
5,
Lovely.
10, 15, 20,
Oh my
25,
god,
30,
this is it, y'all.
40. Oh,
Nah.
Here we go. Then we need this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. These creatures do not look like to be covered in
inside
fungal
of my
spores.
character?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
you're right.
one of those
I'm
bad boys is inside.
sorry. Sorry. Oh, no, I moved Alano now. Here we go.
You're a little handsy.
There you go.
Sorry. Okay, we're good now. You do notice that these creatures are, holy crap, 1,500 bits from Toralix, just getting in from work, just popping in to throw y'all some bits and catch the VOD later. Y'all have some fun. Toralix, you amazing human being. Thank you for even coming in here. And thank you for donating 1,500 bits. That was unnecessary, but I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. I'm going to kill your team now.
Dude.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh my god, look
Oh,
at this
jeez.
room.
Okay.
5,
This is
10,
horrible.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right.
Ken, you know what you need to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting a little dicey. It's getting a little
bit.
dicey. All right. So, adding these things to the initiative, we're just going to add them to the bottom of the initiative here. So, we're going to boop, a boop, a boop, and a boop.
Abu.
All right. Kinrava, you hear a lot of commotion. A lot of commotion.
Oh
on the
my
outside
god.
And this does not look to be boding well for her. Look at this shit on my screen.
This is horrible.
Angle. Look at this angle. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm just over.
Grunk,
I'm over Grimly's shoulder right now.
Grunk,
It looks
thank
terrifying.
Thank you very much for the, yeah, I mean, he even, look at this. You even have something of your own going on here. Thank you very much for the resub. Thank you. Okay. Ken, what are we doing? What are you doing?
I cast invisibility and go back up the elevator.
Hell yeah.
Sounds about right.
Right. That sounds about right.
She's gonna move like the 10 feet she needs to just poke her nose in,
Sure.
see how awful this situation is. Let me just do some measurements real quick.
Just one square up and left.
I'm trying to measure it, Olanu. Thank you.
Remember, you can target an area. You don't have to target a creature either.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm trying real hard to not include Grimly in this, but I can't.
Well, if you shoot it off like above here, like maybe somewhere like around here-ish, you can capture that whole line without getting Grimly. You would just miss one or something.
Good honor.
No, if you could do it to where you could do it where you would just hit like the ones in front of them, like the row in front of them, basically.
Oh, okay.
You would just be missing the one that is like to the left of Grimly.
I was really hoping to like save something for the dragon, you know? Thanks, guys. But
Nah, we're good.
We'll just take a short rest and you can use Arcane Recovery, because we'll definitely have time for that.
so bollocks. Yeah, I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Fireball.
You don't have to say it so disparagingly.
You don't have to. I mean,
you can do whatever you want.
Let's see how it plays out for a couple of rounds.
yeah, I'm good.
Couple of rounds?
I mean,
You think they have a couple of rounds?
technically.
Okay,
I've got
so
tricks up my sleeve.
Yeah, let's
They're
go.
fine.
yeah, I'm
Go
gonna
for Fireball.
cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Fireball, where I'm gonna get all of them except Olanu and Grimly in it.
There you go.
What is
Something
that
like
GIF, Seth?
It's from an anime I watch.
You doing
What is
this.
that? Did I do that earlier or something?
Just when
That
someone
looks-
said, Trey checks his glasses.
Always do that whenever you're right. You're like,
Do I
do that?
Actually.
Yes.
I hate that.
That looks about right. Where you
But
had
like you
it.
think you're doing something funny.
Okay, yeah, I can
There
get.
you go. Something like that.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get all of them except the two over here. So
Right. All right, so I'm going to start making saving throws for these guys. Go ahead and roll damage. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
kill me now, Dennis.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 targets. Okay.
So excited for my turn.
What's your save?
15.
Okay.
Don't forget Bane.
Holy shit. All of them fail except for one.
Was the one who succeeded Bane?
The one who succeeded was baned, but it was a natural 20 down to an 18.
Fair enough. So, okay, I'm gonna make this thunder damage. So,
Thunder.
so Kinrava's just going to hold her hand out like this, and then
No.
snap her fingers to cast it.
Yeah. I'm going to roll for our little mushroom friend, too. I forgot. Yeah, he fails.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Yeah, they take 26 points of thunder damage.
All right. So that brings that up to... Let me double check his HP, because I think... Yep. All right. That'll do it. All right, so that guy...
Just for the record, if any of them die by this, I want it to look like you just threw a Slurpee out an open car window.
They explode.
You said 26, yes?
26
That's
points
the
of
most
thunder damage.
American thing you could ever say.
I just wanted to look like that.
And you're so not.
That one's gone. This one is gone. This one, even with saving, that one was gone. This one is not gone. This was 26 points.
26 points of thunder damage.
6 points and 26.
You
All
got
right,
your
well-
monster voice on.
Sorry.
Echo
sorry,
voice.
Sorry. You can take the measurement away. Everything has been calculated. Damage has been done. Unfortunately, it seems you have exploded the mushroom creature against the wall. Just like literally like a plastered against the wall. It's just mushroom fungus goo.
Oh, hell yeah.
A thunderball. I
Any-
like it.
Yeah, any of them like dead? I know some of them are dead.
Yeah, there's two that straight up died, and there's like one that looks really hurt, and then there's 4 that just entered the room that are not so much necessarily hurt.
Okay, so after doing that, Kinrava's just going to whoop 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 her way back in here, and she's just going to close the door.
Does she
What?
make like a whoop, 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 whoop?
Close it?
Yeah, she's just going to close the door. No, I'm joking. I swear. I
She'll
swear.
hear the sounds of us crying out as we're slaughtered.
She just looks over at you guys. You got this, guys, and closes the door. Good luck, everybody.
No. She's gonna stay there though. She's just gonna yell. She's gonna use her bonus action to just yell out. This time I didn't hit any of you.
I want it on the record. As she runs on the room. She runs out of the room. All right, Grimly, you're up. You are surrounded by 3 of these things. Well, 2 technically, but 1 is pretty close outside of that 3.
2 just exploded over you and Alano.
I'll give you a torch that way it gives you a
Grimly.
little better view here of what's going on.
Yeah. I'm going to roll behind the one that and flank the one that Alanu is fighting and try to draw the attack of opportunity on the one next to me.
Okay, yep. It'll make an attack on you. And that will be 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so that will be damage. That is 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to you. 7 slashing.
Nice. And
And-
then
You are on the other side of Olanu. Over here now.
bonus action Hunter's Mark, the one that is between us.
Okay. Yep. He is Hunter's Mark.
And I will take 2 attacks.
Do the thing.
First one is a 14 to hit.
Hits.
The second one is ooh, that misses. That's a 5 plus numbers.
Still might hit. 13 is where what we're looking at for AC.
Yeah, I got a
Wow.
plus 5, so
Okay.
I think that's 10.
Unfortunately, the
Okay.
second one misses, but roll damage for the first.
5 plus Hunter's Mark is a D6. Cocked. 9 damage.
9 points of damage. Not bad. Okay. Did you roll with advantage on that, by the way, on that second one?
Oh yeah, duh.
You can also roll with advantage on the
yeah,
first one to
duh.
see if you crit.
The second attack with advantage would be 22 to hit,
Okay, so the second one does hit.
and I did not crit on that first one. So second attack. Oh, that's nice. 8 plus 6,
Ooh,
15 damage.
15?
Damn.
8 plus 6?
8 plus 6, 13
We're
damage.
both wrong. It's 14.
14.
14 damage. Math.
Okay. All right.
The numbers are hard.
Yeah, they're rough, man. Rough.
I was like, wait a
numbers
second, what?
Grimly, you slice this one in half. And when you slice it in half, it's like a creepy instance when you do so. You slice it in half, and when you slice it in half, fungal spores try to like come out of the areas that were sliced in half, trying to like reach for something. But being that there's nothing there, they just kind of wiggle in the air for a little bit, and then suddenly the body falls over dead.
Nice.
All right, what a turn.
Nice.
Excellent. Your hunter's mark is now gone, but you can, do the hunter's mark crap next turn. All right, Abel, you're up.
Speaking of hunter's mark crap, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move it to the one that's right next to me.
Okay. It is now hunter's mark. Oh, it was baned as well.
It was running up to me. As it's running up to me, I'm just gonna shoot 2 arrows at it. I'm gonna roll and Telspire. Ugh. That's a 17.
17 hits. Rolled Brahm's bow. I love that, by the way.
Ooh, god damn, 17 points of damage.
Whoa, 17 points of damage. Very nice. This guy has avoided a bunch of damage already, though, so this guy
And then the
is
second attack.
doing all right.
Ugh. 16 to
That
hit on the
hits.
second one. Ugh. Not great damage. It's not bad. 11 points of damage.
Okay.
So it's, as it's running up to me, shoot 2 arrows straight into its left thigh with both arrows.
Sure.
And then I'm going to roll off to the right. Right there.
Okay.
And this doesn't look great. That's all I got.
Okay, sounds good. Ice Heart. Olanu, my friend, you're up.
Seeing the sudden change in atmosphere, I'm gonna go ahead and rage. Yep.
Yes.
All right, now we can get a wiggle and twirl. Oh!
What?
You've been magic
What just
missile. Nothing, don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. Retcon, that never happened.
Owie.
And I'm
All right,
going
you're raging.
It's an invisible mage.
Kid Robin's turn.
She
I'm
really did go
gonna
invisible.
attack the one that's to my right
Okay. Go
with
for it.
my great axe. I want to do this.
Dude, the shadows are so cool too. They make her
That's
sense.
so good.
Oh my
Atmosphere.
gosh, that's crazy.
19.
It's
And 4 and then plus 2. Let me try to. So 10 damage because of rage.
10 points of damage. All right.
And then I'm gonna hit it again.
Yep, it's still up. I believe. Let me just double check. Yep, still up.
Woohoo! 26.
God
Barely
damn.
hits. Barely hits.
God damn.
And
Let's see
Great,
that minimum
is it?
damage now.
oh yeah, 8 points of damage.
God damn it, Dan.
What's even worse is that he's still alive. You've like chopped him to bits. He's like "Brrr!" with every slice, but
Just
he's
gonna
still
smile
alive.
and grrr.
Is that with your rage bonus?
Yes, that is with my
Okay.
rage bonus.
Unfortunate, but still alive. Anything else? Movement?
Nope. She likes where she is.
Right on. Leodin, my friend, you're up.
Do it, Leah, and save us all.
Oh, right.
Yes.
What are you
No
talking
pressure.
about?
Send the ranger to the
I
bar.
don't have those. I know. It's like, and she's literally gonna go, what the fuck?
No pressure.
Okay, so.
Do it, Layden.
Leiden.
Um,
Leiden.
I think actually could get several of them all at once.
What you got?
Let me.
Give
Sure,
her a
I'm
second,
not being
Dan.
super dumb.
Okay.
Give her a second. God. She's gonna save us all with one move.
I'm
I'm gonna take her a second to
waiting.
think about it.
I'm ready to for
Not
dice
a
level my
rogue!
meteor.
Okay. So that
Save
won't work.
us all, not kill us all.
Tomato, tomato.
I would like to.
Raid.
Yes. No. I would like to come up. Let's see if I can do this in such a
Gotta get as many
way.
cinematic angles to show off.
Wrong screen.
It's great, Dan.
But I want to go at diagonals. Will these keys work? Oh, fuck no.
Only imagine what you're seeing on your screen right now.
So I would like to get where I'm at a 15-foot cone from the majority of terrible things that are attacking Grimly and Iceheart. But my beautiful keys don't want to cooperate with me.
I got you, my dear. 15-foot cone, yes?
Now, I'd like to cast Thunder Wave. Level.
Is it a cone or a cube?
Third.
Oh, you said
Cone.
cube. Sorry.
Oh, cone. Okay.
Oh, it's cone. So we were right.
Yeah.
So it is cone.
Oh, it's a cube. It's a cube. I'm so sorry. It
Oh,
is a cube.
God
Oh.
bless America. What?
Thunderwave, definitely a cube.
All right, cube. You were one step behind Abel, yes? So you're like, or 2 steps. So 1 is 5,
2
10,
steps.
15, 20, 25, 30 gets you here. That will mean that with this,
I'll still get Grimly
10
even
foot
no
cube?
matter what I do.
15.
15-foot cube. Okay.
15 from me.
Centered on you. That's right. Sorry. Ooh, this thing's big. All right. So you're looking at hitting Olanu. You're just looking at hitting 2 of them and Olanu.
Ugh, gross. I can't. Damn it. I'm going to do it
If
anyway.
it's a cube,
but I'm
it would
going
hit me?
to throw-
Yeah, if it's a cube and it's centered on her, it's 5, 10, 15 foot to get to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it. Math.
I'm literally just going to start to cast the spell.
Yeah.
And turn to Iceheart and go, I am so sorry," and then blast it.
All right. What are we doing?
Constitution saving throw.
Con saves.
Oh, damn it. Alright.
That's a fail, and that's a fail. Both enemies
And I
fail.
definitely do not have advantage on me. Okay.
Negative.
Please don't hate me.
Please don't hate me.
That's not bad.
18.
That saves, I think. Yes.
Save.
Yes.
Yeah,
you
I'm
go.
only 15. Everyone else gets 21 points. Thunder damage.
God. Okay.
Olanu gets half that.
And half of that. Because I'm raging.
So 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so glad I raged.
All right. Well, this one is fucking.
And had you not
gonzo.
raged.
That one's gonzo. The other one escaped the fireball or the ice ball, if you will, or lightning ball. Actually, it was.
It was thunder.
Yep.
Wrong on all accounts.
Whatever. It was a ball of nothing that it should have been. But the other guy, yeah, he's avoided damage, but the other guy was dead center of it, so he's gone. So Leodin takes care
Because
of
I
one.
just did that.
Yeah.
even nope. Maybe this would be the dumbest thing ever. Hold on. Let me not
With
necessarily
Thunderwave, don't they also get
immediately do
knocked
dumb
back 10
things.
feet?
I believe they
They
do.
do.
Right.
If they fail.
Yeah, if they fail a con save.
It smacks into Olanu because Olanu saved. It would just be like, like run right into the fucking.
You don't have to worry, and I'm
8-foot-tall
super
Olanu.
okay with where I'm sitting.
Okay, perfect. All
I'm
right.
not gonna do any bonus action or anything else. I'm
Right
super
on.
okay
Go.
where I am.
This
Because we
werewolf,
start dying.
pissed off that he was attacked by somebody, he's going to make his way towards Abel. Make
Come
2
at me.
attacks at Abel. We're going to roll in Tailspire this time. So
You
first
got a
attack.
pretty good chance of hitting
Oh,
me.
come on.
No.
Never mind.
All right, so that's first roll and second roll. Also, this man is Bane, so choo-choo. Damn it. That's a 10. That means that is going to be a 15 to hit.
That exactly hits.
All
Aw.
right, so still hitting. We are going to roll damage, and that is going to be that is a 9 points of slashing damage to Abel.
Oofa doofa.
All right. Then we're going to go for the Hail Mary here with all these other creatures.
Hunter's mark is gone.
Hunter's Mark gone. All right. So let's see. We're going to have 2 attacks on Grimly and 2 attacks on Olanu. So first off is Grimly. That is going to miss. That's a 15. Then the second one, a 21 to hit. Okay, so that's a hit. That is going to be...
It's not baned or anything?
No, that is 5 points of damage to you. 5 points of slashing first.
Ow!
That is 19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and then that fails. That's a miss. All right, so 1 more hit of damage. Damn, I'm rolling
Oof.
good with these 6s. All right, 9 points of slashing damage.
Oh, dang.
All right, now for
Oh, damn.
Olanu's attacks. First one is going to be here, so we'll do this here. Whoa, that's a 19 plus numbers
Yep.
to hit.
Oof.
Is it banned?
No, these creatures are. There's only 1 creature on the board that's still Bane that hasn't died by fireball.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's see. So no, we take that away, and then we add that. So damage on the first hit. That is 6 down to 3.
Okay.
And then the second hit. That is a miss.
Yes, that one misses.
Then the third hit. That one misses.
Also misses.
And wow, that one's going crazy. Where is it at? Oh, damn it.
Miss.
Oh, God, that's a 13.
That's
All right, so
So
4
which
attacks,
one hit
only
me?
1 hits. 1 below you, like the one that's touching your butt.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so
The one that's feeling you up.
yeah, the one that's filling you up right now is slashing your booty, and we are moving on to
Okay.
Kin. Kin, you're back up.
Kinra will save us all.
She opens the doors back up and realizes you're all still alive.
That's
yeah,
lucky.
pretty much.
This is getting awkward.
Hey, I killed 3,
Ooh.
bucko. I killed 3. And an innocent bystander, probably. Now leave me alone.
It's okay. There's still 5 up. The other Duergar that are in the room that you are currently in, Kin, are just like standing at each other's like side and playing some like rock paper scissors game.
Rochambeau, come on.
Yep. Boulder Parchment Shears, as Critical Role would say.
Kinrava is just going to glare at them for a little while, and then just go back out.
One of them will stick his dirty, like blackened tongue out at you and, and continue to.
So much for help.
Right?
I mean, they're not attacking us. That's kind of help.
True.
Point.
What you
Well,
got?
seeing as how my fire...
I was just saying what you got.
A lot. Don't know what I'm going to use, though. You know what? I'm just going to cast... I'm just going to cast Firebolt at the one attacking Abel.
Got it. Go for it. Yeah, don't forget your turns are coming up, guys. It's got the turn order up there.
Yeah.
I don't take that long, Dan. Thank you.
No, I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying as a general reminder.
Okay, that's 26 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. That is... I think it's 2d10, actually. Fireball? Oh yeah, it's 2d10 now. Yay!
Yep.
Okay,
Could be some
where
major
is my
damage.
d10s? Could have been. Could have been. Actually, that's not too bad. That's 15 points of fire damage.
That's like 3/4 of the way. That's like super good. All right.
Yeah, but the way this dice looks, it looked like the 3 was up there rather than a 5. So I was
Got
like,
it.
oh.
All right. So 15 points of damage. That takes it up to numbers. Got it.
So I'm just gonna shoot a blue firebolt at him, and then I'm gonna go back in here.
All right. Yep. It hits him as like his fur begins to catch on fire, like blue cinders are falling from him. Grimly.
Bonus action. Can I hold my action to like get ready to close the door? Just curious.
Cannot hold bonus actions, but you can close
Okay,
the door at
works
your
for me.
whim. Grimly,
Okay.
you're up, my friend.
I lost Hunter's Mark,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna turn to the one that's to my right
Okay.
and take it 2 attacks.
Go for it.
First one is 17 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Second one is 13.
13 just barely hits.
And that is 5 damage on the first one and 9 damage on the second.
15 points of damage. All right, he's looking hurt. He's looking real hurt. That it?
Yeah.
Abel, you're up, friend.
Abel's turn. All right, Abel's gonna make a mad dash over here. 5, 10, 15,
Okay. Attack of
20.
opportunity on you.
25. Yeah, that's 2 if they both want to take them. That definitely hits.
All right. So the first one is, of course it is, 9 points of slashing damage.
God damn. That was a mistake on my part.
Are you still running past this second one?
I am.
Okay. Attack of opportunity. Boom. Fortunately for you, misses.
You know, there are easier ways to commit suicide, Trey. Just
There are. There are.
All right. Fortunately for you, misses. What do you got?
25. That's 25 movement. I'm gonna hit the one that's in between myself and Grimly with the short sword.
Okay.
That's definitely a hit.
Yep. Don't forget you have advantage.
Nice.
I do have advantage. Would you like me to reroll that? The damage die?
No. You will not need to reroll
Okay.
that because this is a killing blow. You take one of the swords and
yeah.
reach up the spine and sever from tailbone up to neck.
And then that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'll go here for the last square of movement.
Yep.
And then I'll attack that one also.
Go for it. Ooh, same roll.
That misses.
Yep. All right.
And then my bonus action offhand.
Oh, yes. Okay, go for it.
Ugh.
That
That's a
hits.
21 to hit. And this is just a d6. I don't get the bonus. 4 damage.
Not bad, not bad.
So I break away, I run past the one that Grimly's attacking, I just slash it in its Achilles tendon and it crumples to the floor. I spin around to the other side and jam my offhand short sword into the back of the other one.
Excellent. I love it. All right. Finish this off, Iceheart. What do we got?
Okay. So what I'd like to do, the one that's kind of leaning up against me,
Yep.
It just hit me.
Sure.
Grab a face full of its hair behind its head, yank it back, and swing my axe into it twice.
Okay. Go for it.
Why am I dragging? There we go.
Oof.
20?
Yeah, that hits.
30,
Okay.
20.
30, 20.
And for the second... Oh, I keep trying to drag it over there.
We just need to break out into song, right?
Don't forget you can pick up that dice that you just rolled.
Do it.
And
roll it
19 for
again.
the second.
19 for the second hits. Both hits.
Okay. We're going to damage. 9, 10, 11.
11 points of damage for the first hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, what the hell was that? Hold
Yeah.
on.
10.
Hold on. We got a miss roll again. That's a 1
Did we
showing on the
really?
dice. Yeah, we got a 1 showing on the dice and a 4 that pops up, so go ahead and reroll.
Okay. Grab it again.
There we go.
11 again.
11 again. Woo! Oh,
too.
God. You are leaving them with, like, no health, but they are both still up. God, they are like a very faint blow of the wind away from death. All right. On that, do you have anything else, Iceheart? Did you? I'm sorry.
Oh, we lost her.
Uh-oh.
No.
She's like, I'm done with my turn. See it.
There she is.
Sorry.
That's fine.
If it's still alive, I was gonna growl into its face.
Of course, yeah, it is. It is, but it's hurting so bad though. Like where you slice with the axe, you see like little tendrils of spores like reaching out of all the wounds that you attack.
Yeah.
Leodin, you're up.
You'll let go in disgust.
I'm going to turn
Everybody's so low.
to the one that was facing Abel and is now the furthest from the
Yes.
pack, so to
Got it.
speak, and cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
And I need him to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Got it.
Fail to make a Wisdom saving throw, really.
Well, he'll try to make a wisdom saving throw, and that will be a 14.
Fails.
Excellent.
That is 16 points of psychic damage.
Should I add Bane to that?
Oh, you're right. It fails even worse.
Still fails, but thank you.
The creature, like, bends over in pain until it can't take it anymore and writhes on the ground until it stops moving.
Every single time Dissonant Whispers for Leodin kills somebody, it has to do with every terrible memory they have.
Very nice. Okay.
Racking their subconscious.
Jesus.
Just imagines its
that's all she's gonna
mother
do.
being taken away from its mother as a baby and
Yeah.
grows up in this
Aw.
hellhole.
Yes.
You said you're
All of
good
a
to go,
sudden
Lita?
turns into the worst human in the world. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Last but not least, the creatures that are on their last legs that are still able to attack are gonna go. There's gonna be 2 attacks on you know what? No, 2 attacks on Grimly and then 4 attacks on the on Iceheart. All right, so yep, because they have multi attacks. So first attack on Grimly. That is a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Second attack. Oh!
Oh! Mm.
All right. So with that nat 20,
That hurts me.
Ouch.
My heart.
That's a total of 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
That second slash caught you hard. You blocked the first, but the second came with like an extreme speed and caught you across the face. All right, Olanu, 2 attacks on you real quick. First one, ooh, that is 22 to hit. I'm sorry, 23 to hit.
Yep.
And then the second one,
Dan.
sorry, 17 to hit.
Exactly hits.
That's gonna be 11
Five.
points of slashing down to 5.
Perfect. Doing good.
All right, all the attacks have gone off. Wait, did I roll the last creature? I don't think I
I
did.
don't
No.
think you
No.
did. I don't think
Yeah,
you did.
I'm like,
was
wait
like-
a minute. That was just 2.
Yep. 21 to hit.
Are
Yeah.
they flanking her?
No, they are
No.
not. And an 11. So one hits.
Misses.
That is an 8
It was
down
a
to
21
4.
to hit.
8 down to 4.
Okay.
All right. That is boom, 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 their turn. All right, Ken, come on, let's
Boom,
finish
boom,
off this
boom.
fight. Let's go. What
Come
you
on,
got?
Ken.
Wow, no pressure, guys.
Just throw a fireball into him and everybody will die. We're good.
Yeah, come on,
All
let's do
the
it.
pressure.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, please.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
cast Ice Knife on Olanu. No,
She'll
I'm
be
gonna
fine.
cast. I'll just cast Firebolt again
Okay. Which one?
on the one that's attack that Olanu just went all
Sure.
freaking Children of the Corn on. So that is 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay,
I love that.
so that is 2d10 again. Where's my d10s gone? Oh.
Yes. You literally cannot not kill this guy with 2d10. So, if you would like to roll damage, more than welcome to. But this creature is on its last leg. You do hit with it, your firebolts. What would you like it to look like?
I'm just going to cast Firebolt and throw a bolt of blue flame right at its face, so that it's a bit like getting hit with a shotgun blast. I want part of its jaw to fly off onto the horizon as the rest of the face catches fire.
Hell yeah.
Smacks into Abel.
Kin,
Right into me.
Yeah, no, Kin blows this fucking thing's head off as Olanu screams in its face like she is just covered with blood and gore as she's just like loving this.
Invincible vibes.
Yes, very much so.
Oh god.
Kin, you still have a bit of movement and bonus.
Kinava's just going to go, and then go back down the door.
Got it. Grimly,
Love
you're
that.
up.
Oh my god.
Finish these guys off.
It's on you, Grimly. You got this.
Amen.
I will roll around the backside of this monster, flanking it, and take 2 attacks.
Over here. Okay. You will take an attack of opportunity.
Sentinel.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. So the attack of opportunity is a 17 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Hey.
Okay. So 14 does hit.
Ah.
So in a
Okay.
dual attack, as Grimly is attacking the one that Abel is attacking, and Olanu attacks the one that was trying to hit Grimly, how do you want to combo kill these two?
Well,
Yes.
as Grimly kind of slides around, Alana sees the other one reach out, and she just goes and tries to chop off both the arm that's reaching out and the head.
Oh, excellent.
Ooh.
So on a downward slice of the axe, you
Nice.
catch it on the back of the neck, cleaving the head from the body, but also taking its outstretched arm with it as well, until the axe buries itself like an inch into the stone.
And rolling past that axe attack, Grimly, as he rolls behind it, he'll jump up and just 180 take off the head of the other.
Nice. Using the dais as a bit of a step up for the dwarf, he jumps up, does a twirl in the air, and lops off the head of the remaining creature.
Or
Very
just
nice.
holds out her hand for a high five. Yeah.
with a bit of a struggle jump, he reaches up and gives you a badass high five. All right, that is the end of combat for now. Let's go ahead and take our break. Been about
Hey.
about a half hour over our normal break time. So let's go ahead and go on our break, and we will be back here in a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. All right, be right back.
Yep.
Yeah.
How are you on spell slots, Brad? I know you're at a second level. Yeah.
I have 3 first level left.
Okay. You're doing pretty well.
Yeah, I only used 100's mark. Didn't want to use it, but got a little
I've got
hairy in
one.
there.
Got one first and one second.
Nice.
Not great.
I have a feeling that it's gonna get a little bit harder. Things
Yeah.
throwing these massive groups at us and expending those fireballs. So once we get down there,
Don't do
Rob's
this to
gonna
me,
have
Arth.
a tough go at it.
Yeah. Don't do this to me, Arth. Don't fuck me.
I think the
That's
main problem
what
is
happens.
the heals that I'm gonna have to do here.
Yep, because I'm about below half, and I'm gonna have to expend this second level slot to cure myself because I can't go in there like this.
I still have 10 lay on hands and 3 spells, and then I'm out of heals. Hopefully we get a short rest here, but who knows?
I don't know. We made a lot of noise just then.
Okay, he's back. Hold on.
I'm gonna mute the stream real quick, guys. We'll be right back. The sound, I think, should continue playing, but we'll be right back. Don't worry about the sounds you hear. Oh no, it won't continue playing. Don't worry about that. Anyways, yeah, we're still here. We're still coming back. The sound is just gonna go away for just a second. All right, we're back. Sorry about that.
Next time you want to tell me something like that, Dan, don't bother muting the stream.
Shut up.
You can say it to my fucking face. It's for everyone to hear.
So aggressive.
You fucking coward.
I choked on my water. Trey just called his DM a fucking coward.
I say it with love. I wasn't even really actually calling you a coward.
I know you weren't. This is funny. Oh, was I too late to accept, Arth? Damn it. Sorry about that.
Arth dueled me earlier, and he paid the iron price.
Yeah, go for it, Arth.
Yeah, Dan asked me out on a date.
Yeah. Huzzah! Also, you cheated, Arth, and you debated me into that duel. You debated me into that duel, Arth. He literally was like at 1,000, so it said 0. I was like, yeah, I won 1,000. Wait a minute, I didn't win anything. Now it's for real. Son of a bitch, you fucking debater. That's how he wins. He just baits it until he gets so many losses in a row. And he's like, haha, now I'll win.
Yeah, I'd say he's a master at hitting.
Clickbait. Just a heads up, the remainder of this dungeon is extremely dark, so do not forget that in real life D&D, you need to pull out torches if you can't see in the dark, or if you're using dark vision, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
That sounds awful for someone without 120 feet dark vision.
Shut your dark elf mouth.
No. Slay says what?
Okay,
And at this point, we can say F it to stealth.
Yep, muting the stream once more, real quick. Need to talk to my players. 2 seconds, guys. All right, we are good to continue, Brad. We're looking good. All right. Where did I get pinged? I got pinged somewhere. I don't know.
How many spell slots have we wasted just putting down the dogs?
True.
Wasted is such a harsh term for keeping our asses alive.
To be fair,
I agree with Allie, but
Yeah.
I've used several.
yeah, I still got some. I still got some. That fireball hurt me though. That fireball hurt me.
This is the first time I'm going to say this. I need a short rest.
Munching chips and queso into a mic is super professional, right? That's all right if I do that?
Yes. Very
Oh, I was...
Oh God.
Come on.
You guys couldn't hear me eating those chips earlier, could you?
No.
Okay, good.
Not like Trey.
Oh no, that was not meant as a slight to you. We didn't hear that.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no.
Y'all don't mind if I sound like Allie, do I? Or do you?
I hope I'm not that much of an asshole.
Well, actually.
Pushes up glasses.
No, and this goes out to everybody that's viewing right now. We love Trey and we love his well actuallys because it helps us all learn. Okay, I don't care what anybody has to say. Trey is not a rules baron. Believe me, because I am not afraid to say fuck the rules. We're doing what I say. If at any point he says something that I don't necessarily want to go with, or I want to change the rules for that moment or something like that. I think we did it last fight actually because there was a rule. But we said, fuck it, go for it. No. To be honest, Trey is a wonderful encyclopedia of rules and also some like lore and stuff like that I use to better myself as a DM. So I appreciate everything.
More like guidelines than rules.
Right.
They're just suggestions. They're just suggestions.
R says it depends. What kind of salsa you dip in those things in?
Queso, man. I'm eating the queso from Freebirds. It's chips and queso from Freebirds.
Oh, Freebirds. Oh my god, I cannot wait. It's so much better than fucking Subway.
The Freebirds near me shut down during the pandemic, as in shut down during the pandemic.
No.
This is the first time I've ever had Freebirds.
Oh, no shit. What'd you think?
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Of course, I got the biggest one, and I didn't realize how big it was. I couldn't finish it.
It's like literally like this. You're like,
It's okay. Just means you have dinner later.
Sorry.
Real quick, again, I need to mute the stream for 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Be right back. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right, we're back, and I hope you guys are too. Let's see. All right, really? Right into my eardrums. We're taking a quick step
Very new ASMR.
into Rome.
The worst. The worst.
He's new at ASMR. All right, we are live. So we are taking a trip to Rome real quick, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
It's a pretty little Rome shot glass. If you don't know, the Mr. and Mrs. B, we like to collect shot glasses from around the world where we visit. So we have like a big old cabinet full of shot glasses from different parts around the world. And I love to, I especially love collecting the shot glasses because whenever you go to drink or whenever you go to like take a shot or do anything like that, you get to pick. You get to pick like, I remember Italy. And every time I take a shot from that shot glass, it reminds me of the place that I was when I got that shot glass. And it's so cool because it literally works every time as if I like smelled something from that area. You know what I mean? Or like smelled the pizza from Italy or something like that. Or you go to like the fresh springs in Austria and stuff. It's if I have a shot glass from Austria and I take a shot from the Austrian shot glass, I always get that beautiful reminder of traveling there and all the fun we had. So this goes out to everybody tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, and cheers. That's a spicy.
Yeah, I'm turning up on the orange juice over here.
Turn up. All right.
Ooh, that flow ride's gonna rot my teeth.
Arth with a hydrate.
Hold on. You are eating queso and drinking orange juice?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gotta taste awful.
It's not the best, but I'm a hungry boy.
Wow!
It's not the best. It's not the best. All right. So we pick back up. Let's go ahead and change the music now as we are not in the middle of combat. It kind of fits though. It fits though. You know what? We're gonna go with it. This music here fits. It's almost like dwarven in nature or like dangerous, not necessarily combat. He's a D&D rules lawyer, not a food lawyer. Also, our sub goal, very nice. All right. So
our rules are just suggestions, man.
Let's move on to the combat screen. Actually, guys, you guys have defeated this thing. Yeah? You defeated this large group of underdark-like creatures. Spores have fallen all to the ground, essentially. And just, I mean, death lies around you. And the whole room is covered in gore. So, what are you doing now? You note that there
I don't know about the rest.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Okay.
Go for it.
You note that the room that they came from is just full of like bones and gore and like it looks to be like where they slept. But to the north there is a large set of double doors, and there are two smaller doors flanking it on either side. So you may continue.
From the room that they came from?
No, the room that they came from is to the south.
Doors?
Room that they came from was the south, and to the north is the double doors and the two flanking smaller doors.
Man, they should really add a ping feature.
No kidding. I don't think that is the best idea, but I also think it's the best idea. I think we should go in there, and she points to the room at the south.
Okay.
And just take a wee break. It's gross. The smell is not the best we've ever smelled, but we've also dealt with knucklehead trout, so so that might be our best plan of action, since those, and she points at the doors on the north, right there.
What kind of handles are on the doors to the north?
Just basic stone inlay. There's no actual handles.
Gotcha.
I don't know if we have time for that. I agree that I'm not exactly at 100%, but if us getting a little nap in costs 10 towns lives, I don't know if it's worth that.
I'm going to put out a very just obvious statement here. The magic I used was really loud. This way. They might have already made it this way. Maybe. But having a wall to our back is the elevator door. Extra places for people to come in. Be better. Since we can't count on those two. Towards the Duergar.
Yeah, you see them like peeking out around the corner as you yell at them, and they're just like, they just like go back to the room. Thank you, Elizabeth, for the follow. Welcome to the
I
Nat1Fun.
should have let them kill ya.
Maybe we can move some of the more rotten stuff out of the room first.
The way I see it is that if we've alarmed everyone in here to our presence, then they're going to try and rush along what they're doing as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Grimly, how much healing magic do you have left?
I have a few spells.
I'm not looking great either, but I don't know.
I realize all of you like to just die. Over and over and over again.
Not accurate.
Think! And she points at Abel. I point at Abel.
Yep.
Some of us like to die. Over and over and over again. I think in this instance, we take the hour that a nap might take. You know, maybe not die today. Maybe.
I mean, I'm alright if you wish to rest or not, but I wouldn't say it's wise. However, if we actually are low on a lot of healing magic, such as Grimly's paladin abilities, then I'll agree with whatever you decide.
I'm just gonna start heading towards that room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alana will as well.
Okay.
Start getting out just the smellier
sit
piles
there.
of awful.
Okay.
Tear down Abel. Just in a you type.
I'll start
Body
walking
language.
past her.
I'm not gonna
With
go
my-
in the room. I'm just going to kneel down beside the door, entryway
If-
to it.
Okay.
Sorry.
If this costs the life of my wife and child,
King
then he just
kill
walks
me.
past.
Okay.
What does a
All right.
throne look like, by the way?
Made of that black
Look in the
Chardonnay glass.
See.
The thing
Would you
that we're
like-
not supposed to touch.
Would you like to do anything with said throne?
I'm gonna go sit.
Yeah, sure.
She's genuinely debating, like, sitting there, but she's just going to just be like, that's probably not a good idea. Not later.
Who didn't let me pick up the dragon that was made out of this?
Exactly why I'm not sitting there.
Maybe-
Tempted? No.
All right. So, are you guys going to go ahead and take a short
Here's
rest,
everybody into
or
the
attempt to?
room.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what?
Please.
Actually, let me check something
Oh,
real
fuck.
fast. I may...
I'm gonna play a song of rest.
What you got, Ken?
I was quickly checking to see... Because I have Arcane Law. And apparently I've never unprepared that thing. I don't know why.
Okay.
Brad, there's
I
no
just checked.
eating during the stream. You know the rules.
I'm just checking exactly what I need to, like... I don't think I can cast it though because it has. If I'm remembering correctly, it has material components I don't have.
Okay. Well, we'll say that if you want to cast that, you may. If you have the material components, or if it doesn't require material components. But in the meantime,
Gold
while that's
dust.
happening,
Gold dust. Sorry. All right.
Yeah,
go.
gold dust. I don't have gold dust, so yeah,
Okay.
never mind. Yeah, never mind it.
So you guys can take a short rest, and I assume that Leodin said she wanted to play a Song of Rest as well. Excellent.
Sure, D6.
So during this dire time, she pulls out her mandolin, and she plays a very somber song. And you guys can take an additional D6? D8? 6. Got it. You can take an additional D6 to your healing if you would like to use one of your healing dice during this short rest.
I actually am doing pretty good.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. You can also arcane recovery as you wish.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll and Telspire.
Go for it.
Don't fail me.
Oh, come on.
Oh no!
Oh,
I rolled my remaining 2 hit die.
You remaining 2 hit dice? Did you?
Oh my
when was the
God!
last short rest. Oh my God!
another one.
You got a D6
It was
in there
the day
as well. don't
before.
forget.
Okay. We use regular
Oh my
dice,
fucking God.
Oh my
not
God!
electronic dice.
3
This.
ones in a row.
Ouch.
Wow. I rolled a 10 and an
Please
8.
don't. Oh.
Okay.
Hope you got some lay on hands there, Grameen.
Seriously?
Did you also take
Wow.
Brad? Did you take
And
the
then
D6?
1d6.
You need the D6.
That's a 1.
That's better. That's exactly enough to get me to max all my hit dice in the Song of Rest.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God!
All right.
3 ones and a 2. Oh.
Do I want to take another?
So
I will.
14 plus
Nice.
12
Okay.
is 26 plus 1 is 27 HP.
Okay. I'm comfortable. I have 2 hit dice left.
53 total HP.
So
Just
look at your-
ignore this for a moment. I'm just checking that this game isn't rigged against
It's
him.
rigged!
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
I see a 1
Don't
and
forget
a
your
4.
arcane recovery, Seth.
Wow. I'm gonna stick to my real dice, thanks.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
No regrets.
no regrets. No regrets. All right. Short rest. An hour later, as you guys are sitting there, the 2 Duergar that were standing guard at the other end of the room make their way over to you guys as they see you, like, they hear the music that is coming from the mandolin and come over there, like, with an inquisitive look on their face as they, like, step over all the bullshit in the room. And they make their way over to you and they look at you and say, "Are you really... What's going on here?"
So you didn't help any. So you don't get to have any opinion about what's going on here.
He just looks at you and he says, right. You're going after
Hi.
Zardarok, yes?
Yes.
And he looks at the room and he says, "Well, I didn't believe you couldn't do it or could do it before. You made me a believer." And he goes, "Maybe we can turn this all around." He just looks at the rest of the group, sneers, and then just heads back to his post. And you believe that your short rest has come to an end, and you are good to go. What would you like to do?
How's everybody feeling now?
Much better.
It wasn't as restful as I'd hoped, but I do feel better.
As you guys are all standing there, the floor, the walls, and the ceiling all begin to shake.
I think that's our cue.
Shake pretty violently. Stone dust begins to fall from the ceiling and stone dust from the walls itself.
I'm just gonna run out this room and go towards those double doors.
I follow.
It only shakes for a second. It's not like a constant shaking kind of thing.
That's all right. That's all Abel needs to get the fuck out of there.
Okay, yeah. Abel runs to the double doors. Yes, you said?
No, I'm running back to the Tourmaline.
Oh, okay, Tourmaline. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, straight to the double doors.
Okay, you run to the
We've
double
lost
doors.
Abel. Great.
They're directly in front of you.
No doubt. I'm just gonna fucking go through that shit. They know we're here. Fuck it.
All right, bust
Sprint
open the
time.
doors.
Dun, 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 dun.
Boom.
Oh my god, I can't see.
I thought you had that ring.
Do you
I have dark vision too.
You have dark vision. Okay, if you have dark vision, then I shall do something to help this. Let's go with. That should help a little bit. Oh, I gotta apply to the board.
You know what? I cast Dancing Lights and just make them follow like Leoden and Olanu.
Thanks.
Okay. Enable torch. Enable torch.
It's like 2 purple and blue balls just like float over each of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I see that very straight.
Abel, in front of you, you see a long hallway that ends in another double door, stone double door. To your left and to your right, you see open, windows leading into what looks like other rooms.
Great. Just great. Why am I leading this goddamn charge?
You can see in the dark.
I would like to open one of the single doors on either side of the double
Which one
door.
would you like? Left or right?
The further north.
They are both equally north.
They're both
Left?
on top of it.
They're to the left and
One's
to the
the
right
left,
of the
one's the
double
right.
doors.
More west.
Got it.
This one, Leoden?
Left it is.
Or this one?
You want to
West
open the
it
door,
is.
or do you want? What are you doing with said door?
It stealthily. Shall we?
Open it stealthily. Go for it.
19.
What was it?
19.
19. Not bad.
19.
Okay. Woo! So
Yeah, it's okay.
you open the door, and as you do, you stare in and can see 2 Duergar that are currently stationed, staring directly out the windows. You open the door, but apparently, as you are stealthily opening the door, they were already looking in your direction and can see you. And I need you guys to roll for initiative.
Oh hell. Right back into it.
Yeah, sure.
That didn't last.
Rolling in Telspire. Hey, that'll do.
Nice.
Mother!
All right, so
Just 3 more ones and you'll be caught up with me.
let's go for it. Abel, what do you got?
24.
24. Kin.
17.
17. Leoden. What'd you get?
Aiden?
18.
18. Olanu.
4.
4. Grimly.
15.
15. All right, not bad for everybody. Minus Olanu. All right. And then they will roll. Okay. So with that, We move into initiative. Boom, bang, bam, bizzle, blam, and then blam. All right, and
You're
then
like a real soundboard over there. It's crazy.
It's Abel first, then Leodin with the 18. Very nice, and then Kin with a 17. Then Grimly with 15. Iceheart, and then 18. Put it above. All right. Boom, Abel. The door opens. 2 Duergar see you, and they like huff and puff, and one reaches for his bow, and one reaches for its sickle or whatever it has. The
Pick?
war pick.
I'm going to
He
move
shuts the door.
5, 10, 15. I'm going to open this door.
Okay. You open the door. 2 more Duergar stare directly at you.
Sweet.
Right, motherfucker.
Hold on. Okay. All right. That puts him.
Boop.
Here. And then this will put him. So there. All right. You open the door. 2 Duergar. Seems you've caught him off guard.
Cool, cool, cool. Bonus action Hunter's Mark on the one that's nearest.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let loose some arrows.
Go for it.
First one is a 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
That's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Second one is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
That is 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the final one, 16,
16 does hit, I believe. Yes. Just barely.
14 on the third one.
Woo! Damn! You demolished this guy with a series of quick attacks. One of them striking directly into his forehead.
Oh yeah. Damn. Then I will, if I have enough, whatever, I'm gonna stow the bow and pull out the short swords. If I can do that. If not, that's cool too.
Stow the bow, pull out the short swords. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you just quick switch. All right, Leodin. You open the door. You got some,
Last thing I'm gonna do. Sorry,
stuff.
Dan.
No, it's no problem.
I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move up to the Duergar that's in there.
Okay.
Can I get behind it somehow? Can I like squeeze around it or something?
Behind the Duergar himself?
Yeah.
No, he's
To the other side of it.
sitting in the corner, as far
Got
off
it.
into the corner. as
No, I
you can.
can't see it. It's all good. He's about to be dead real soon. I'm going up to him.
I'll give you a torch on your enemy since you can see him. That better?
Hey. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Leodin, you're up.
Okay. I would like to Thunder Wave, but I don't know if I'm close enough to the 2 of them to actually make it work, so I might have to move. I can't quite see.
What
15
color
feet, you said?
skin? Oh wait, I can't see them.
15 feet, correct? Centered on you. You are unable to reach, unless you try to get past this one, you are unable to reach the other one.
Get that one with my rapier instead.
Sure.
Some basic damage.
Yep, hold it.
Natural 20.
That barely hits.
6 to hit. I hope it will. 13 points of regular piercing damage.
Very nice. The Duergar is confused as you charge in with your rapier and just puncture his fucking chest. All right. Anything else? Kin. Before you even have a chance to move, you hear the sound of metal, like charging into the room from the south below you. As the two Duergar that were sitting there heard the commotion, and they make their way 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait, no, they don't have 30. They have 25, don't they? All right, so it's going to be here, and yeah, it looks like it's got line of sight of the other guy. I'd say that's line of sight. Why not? You will see him look over in the direction, well, all three of you that are outside right now that are not currently fighting, you will see him look over in the direction at one of the dwarves in the room, and he will do this symbol. And he will yell out for Musgot. And you will hear for Musgot come from the guy in the back over here. Behind the target that Leodin is attacking. Kin, you're up.
Okay, so that's gonna be an awkward thing to shoot, but yeah, because I'm assuming the dwarf is smaller than Leodin.
Yeah, but I mean the hallway is 5 feet wide, so you have plenty of room to maneuver. You want to shoot something inside?
Just to be safe, I'll cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
So, let's see.
Surprised.
Proud motherfucker.
And
Let's see.
Magic Missile.
That is 5. 5, 3, 5, that's a 3, and that is another 3, so 11 points of piercing damage this time, because I'm going to make it piercing damage by pulling from the piercing damage from Ice Spike. Or Ice Knife, yeah.
Points of piercing damage. Oops, I did that wrong. That is not right. There we go. Alright.
So I'm just going to make my magic missile look like 3 long lances that just shoot out at him.
Very nice. I like it. Anything else?
I'm gonna just go over here. Yeah.
The Duergar behind the first Duergar will run up behind him and shove his pickaxe right up that ass. And we'll roll at advantage.
Yeah.
Get him in that ass.
So that is a 17. That is a 23 to hit on the first attack. Oh wait, hold on. Do they have multi-attack? I don't think they do. No, they do not. So, first hit was a hit, and then the damage will be 8. Pow. Oh yeah, dude, I've been rolling like crazy tonight. Anyways, 10 points of damage to the Duergar. Completely disemboweling him from behind, taking the pickaxe or the war axe and swinging it around front until the pickaxe buries itself into his belly, and then pulling on the war axe, or I'm sorry, the war pick backwards towards him, completely opening up his gut and causing him to fall over in pain until completely dead.
I'm glad I'm not
And
over there to see that.
Looks over at Leodin, just with like a disdain in his face, but still kind of like noticing like what's going on and everything like that. He looks over at Leodin with like a disdain in his face and just says, Musgat. And then we move on. The dwarf that was behind the first one here will look over and will have heard all that commotion and will, because of like Abel's fucking busting in and dropping his friend in like 2 seconds, will drop, like raise his hands and just kind of like be shaking and throw his war pick on the ground. And he just looks over and he says, "For Moosgard! For Moosgard!" Grimly,
Are we still on initiative? Okay.
you're up. Well, you know what, Abel, just tell me what your character's reaction would be.
He would just turn around and walk out of the hall.
Okay. We are no longer in initiative then, unless Grimly just wants to randomly get violent.
Nope.
He will.
Okay. Perfect.
I'll just spit on the ground and walk forward.
All right. Therefore, we are no longer in initiative. We bring it back to exploration mode, and we are here. What would you guys like to do?
Walk down the hallway?
Is this
All
the
right.
way to
Walking
No,
down
never.
the hallway.
Grimly, you said something?
I'd like to look at one of the Duergar and ask him, is this the way to the forge?
He just looks at you and he says, "Aye, around the corner."
And then I'll turn that way and start walking.
I'm
You guys make it
following
to-
closely behind.
Make it to the end of the hallway, which leaves you in a ooh, thank you for the 100 bits, Arth. The Winter's End sticker
Arth.
right over my face. Let's see. So you make it there, blah blah blah. All right. So as you guys make your way in, you are met with another stone door.
We're just opening this one.
Let's go.
All right. Who's opening it?
Get it.
Leodin,
Do it.
open the door.
Hmm?
It swings open. And as it swings open, you are met with a large, cavernous area in front of you. This cavernous area, let me read its description.
Oh no.
This cavern is unlit and it has a jagged 30-foot high ceiling. A strange sight confronts you though as you open the doors. Because as you open the doors, 4 Duergar, 2 of them that are much larger than normal, use ropes to restrain a hulking biped with an insectoid body. A large sack has been pulled over the creature's bulbous head. They seem to be fighting and struggling to keep the creature from moving and doing anything. But they seem to not have seen you come through the door.
There
Now
are
they-
4 of Duergar
Yep.
right there.
There are 4 Duergar, but you also notice as you kind of like peek around and look around that there is a gate to your right, a gate to the east that seems to lead into another room, but you can't see exactly where at this angle.
This might be a very bad idea.
Now, again, I reiterate,
Peek my head.
the creatures do not see you yet. Nothing sees you.
I know.
Okay.
I peek
I'm just
my
saying,
head.
every time I said something about creatures
I-
not seeing you, you've attacked them. So, I mean, if that's, it is what it is.
I'm technically not.
Sleonir, thank you for the lose the glasses.
I would like to cast Bane at the 5th level.
Oh,
So it gets
my
all of them.
God. Okay.
At 5th level.
Including
I was like, do you have a 5th level spell?
at 5th level, 3rd level, 3rd level. 3rd level, so I get all 5 of them.
You blew my mind for a second. I was like, wait, what? Ooh, it is so late that I literally didn't catch that.
Do. 3rd level,
Right.
so I
John
get 5
Cena.
of them.
3rd level Bane, so you get 5 of them. Charisma checks to each of them. All right, 2 large baddies. Real quick. Large baddie number 1 fails. Large baddie number 2 completely fails. I'm gonna go with disadvantage on the one that's tied up. That one fails. 2 smaller guys. Succeeds. Fails. Only one of them succeed.
Wait.
Little guy
I'm
closest
gonna
to you.
Turn back
There we go.
and say, so, a little less awesome right now. I do. From the door.
Now read to me the description of Bane real quick. They wouldn't have noticed being baned, correct? It does not say that it'll
Nothing that I can. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range make a charisma saving throw. Whenever a target fails the saving throw or saving throw before, it says nothing about them knowing.
Got it.
Which is why I picked Bane.
Let's do it. So, yep, you have some targets over there that are baned. And you are currently out of combat right now, so Bane is going quick.
Are they friendly?
Go! Come on!
Are we sneaking
No!
past?
Yes. Sneak.
Also, don't know.
All right, are you guys attempting to
Either way.
sneak past then? If you are, go ahead and roll me stealth checks, please. Each one of you.
God damn it.
I hate being at disadvantage.
Rolling in there.
I can't. On my honor, I can't.
On my honor.
Because once I start rolling in here, I'm going to be rolling 20s all night, and it's going to be like suspicious as hell.
You're perfect.
Whatever. You have never rolled a 20 in this game, don't lie.
Mine was a 16.
16.
I got a 9. I got a natural 2 plus 7.
9, 2, so 7. Okay, so what did we get with Kin and Grimly?
7.
7. Excellent. What did you get, Kin?
It was a 15, but disadvantage.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. And what did Olanu get?
13.
Ooh, guys.
How is the
I'm actually gonna
wizard
have to do
getting
math
some-
here. I didn't think I was gonna have to do math, but I'm gonna actually do math here. All right, let's go through the line one more time. I apologize. So we got dirty 20 for Seth. Abel, what did you have?
9.
9. Grimly had a 7. Leodin, what did you have? Leodin? Remember, Bumblebee. 2 plus 2 equals 5. All right, 17 and 13. All right, with the math, you believe that you are stealthy enough? What would you like to do? What are you doing with said stealth now at this point?
We're going around the corner, right? Like to
You're
the
trying
left.
to open the gate. Trying
No,
to.
I'm not that far up there yet.
Yeah, Grimly doesn't even. Grimly can't make a decision just yet.
All right.
Somebody lead the way.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to the left.
I thought that the Duergar told us it was the other way.
But there's no way over that way. It seems like you have to go around.
Well,
or am I seeing this wrong?
There is a gate, like I had said.
Okay.
Now, you can go left all you'd like, but I just want to make sure I'm exhausting all your options here and letting you know exactly what you see.
Okay. And I'm off the map.
You approach the gate.
There we go.
And as you approach the gate, you can see through it. And what you see on the other side both maybe enchants you and also frightens you to its core, or to your core, as I take you on a quick journey through this.
A lot of fire.
Let me put my glasses on. Thank you, Sleonor, for the lose your glasses bit, but I'm gonna be reading, so this is actually important.
It like Lego fire.
Yeah, it's like Lego fire. All right, so smoke fills this warm chamber, which has a ceiling that ranges from 40 feet high down to 20 feet high along the south wall. The source of the smoke and heat is a 10-foot tall stone forge shaped like a pyramid with its peak sheared off. Let's see. Ripples of heat and flashes of fire spew from the top of the forge, which emits a deep, pulsating heartbeat. A 5-foot deep trough extends east from the forge with rows of black anvils on either side of the depression. Overlooking the forge are 4 20-foot tall guard towers with gray-skinned dwarves standing behind their low battlements. Stone stairs provide access to the top of the 2 towers nearest the forge. South of the forge is an enormous 5-foot tall iron platform fitted with cranes and clamps, with short flights of iron stairs leading to the top of the platform. Surrounding it is a cleanup crew consisting of a female Duergar with a horn and 6 hulking bipeds, their white fur stained with soot. Even in the 20-foot high ceiling above this is bin. Oh, sorry, let's go back to the last one. So you see the bin there. They are tossing scraps into a container. In the 20-foot high ceiling above this bin is a wide rectangular hole. And as you look onto the platform, just beyond, right atop the platform, is a black, crystal-like behemoth of a dragon that lies just beyond the platform. It seems to be heating up and cooling down, causing steam to rise from it as red embers kind of cross across its entire body. Molten lava-like eyes, light and then dim, light and then dim, as if breathing. One Duergar that you see standing atop the large platform stands out amongst the rest. He's standing atop this assembly platform. He seems to be barking orders to a cleanup crew. You see him now as a soot-stained, gray-bearded Duergar with a jagged black crown on his brow and a spiky black gauntlet on one hand. His crown and gauntlet made of that same black chatelaine-like crystal structure that you know so well. we'll take you back to where you guys are currently. Let's see. How do I do this? Go like this. We're gonna go like this. Pull you over here. Alright, now we're back. Now you can move your cameras and see your characters.
That gate isn't something that can be opened, it's just kind of like a way to see through?
It is a gate that can be opened, yes.
Oh, it can? Okay.
Yes. Sorry, there is no diagonal gates in this game yet. They are still working on those. So I made one.
Okay.
You are muted, my friend. Abel.
Is Dancing Lights still up? Because they would absolutely see us if Dancing Lights was still up.
Probably not, since I think Kinrava has more than 2 brain cells to rub together.
Yep, just wanted to make sure.
I would agree. The doors opened. She described the scene, and the dancing lights probably went poof. But just to give you a visual of what you see, though, I'm going to keep these lights on. It's very dark in this area if, without like a filter.
Okay.
Try and do something here, maybe. We can do this. There we go. Make it a bit more bright.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right, so we can turn off the. Okay.
Does it look like there's any way to open this gate?
Yeah, I mean, it
There's
looks
no,
it looks to be like a latch.
Just try and open it quietly.
If you'd like to try and open it quietly.
Yes.
Okay. Go for it. Roll for stealth, Olanu.
Do
Use
it.
my in-person dice. 16.
You take your hand and reach through a large part of the grate that makes up this gate here. And you lift the metal piece, grabbing it and grabbing it and grabbing it through the holes until finally it lifts over and clamps onto the other side. And you very slowly open this gate, and it makes a very, like, awful creaking sound. But it seems that with everything going on, the echoing yells, the panicking Duergar behind you that are fighting some kind of creature, and the sound of the forge in the distance, the creaking door is but another sound within this hellscape. And you open the door.
Okay. I'm just gonna through somehow. Oh,
Yep.
There we go. But like hug the wall.
Yeah, you can hug the wall there.
Just kind of make enough room for everybody to come in so we can figure out what we're doing.
This is the worst thing ever.
So, you guys make your way
So we
in.
need to take out the big bad and stop whatever it is that they're doing with this dragon.
I'm just gonna open fire.
Oh god.
All right. As you walk into the room,
Leonin starts running towards the dragon.
yeah, right.
I said if Abel really does that.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Did you say we
I
see the
think-
heart?
I think Allie almost had a fucking heart attack just now, but yes, you do. You see a forge that the flames below it and the magma that flows out of the top of it. It's not like a regular forge where like the heat is just sediment, like stationary, and you can see like heat waves flowing off top. It is dull and then bright and then dull and then bright, almost like a beating heart.
So, Dan, question.
Yes. Answer.
Where on this map is this dragon?
I will drop said dragon. It will not look anything like the actual dragon it is. But just for reference, you know what? We'll do this. We'll make him this guy. That way he looks more like stone.
Oh God. There's so many people in here.
I see.
Oh my God.
And that is currently what you see.
I see.
And
Open your
again,
eyes.
you see, like I said, like it kind of is dimming and then lighting and then dimming in itself.
So,
I have an idea.
I do too. All of
Also,
them are within 20
have an
feet of each
idea.
other.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
That
So,
seems like a not very Grimly thing to do.
So, as a point of reflection, and this is a very large time of if one person acts, everybody is going to have to act due to what one person might want to do. We are going to take this point and say that will be the end of today's session.
That's a good
Next
call,
week-
Dan.
That's a
And
good
then
call.
next
It's a very,
week-
very good call. That's such
When
a
we-
good call.
I'm gonna have to agree with that decision.
And next week will be our last week before I have to take off to go back to the United States. And we will leave you with the fight of the century here in Zardarok's, not castle, but Zardarok's fortress. As this huge behemoth of a dragon sleeps behind him. Our team sneaking in ever so silently along the back walls of this gigantic forge. I will leave you with this bit of a screenshot, if you will. Let's see. Where's F6, I think. Yes. Whoa! I'm outside. Here we go. Check this out. This is a cool little thing. So, our team sneaks in. Not the one I want. Okay. Have to feel they gotta turn back on. Let's see. There we go. Cool. All right. So, I'll leave you on this this screenshot here, and we will pick up our session next week, where our team decides what they're gonna do in the heart of the forge. All right.
Or at least we'll all die right before the end.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
last session before you have to.
And then we don't have to worry about any
Yeah, we
kind
won't
of
have to
like
worry
epic
about-
ending.
So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. If you're sticking around on YouTube and you are hanging out, get ready for next week, because it'll be a long wait before our next episode of Icewind Dale, but it will be a strong finish for next week. So we'll see if our team can survive this gigantic attack or whatever's going to happen. So on that note, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Keep being your best selves. Bye-bye, guys.